Vampire, The Masquerade, Bloodlines 2. I think this is the end. It might be. I'm feeling like this is gonna be the end. This might be the end. And I'll see what happens once we enter the basement of the Glacier
Over to the
Hotel.
glacier, I suppose. A mite too close to Her Majesty for my liking.
Yeah. No, this is, right. I'm actually not in the present time, not playing as Fire right now. I'm Fabian. Let's see what else.
She
Is
must
this someone
turn
has
me
something
into
to
a
say?
nymph
Nope.
or something. I thought it was
Okay.
best to let her be.
Yeah. We're just gonna mainline it, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going until, well, I'll see how it goes. But if I feel like I'm close to the end, I think I will just see this all the way to the end, or this session. Unless it just gets, like, super long. But I'm feeling that this might be it.
Our city is wounded.
Yep, even see from this sign right here.
We will all be uplifted soon enough.
Soon enough. Yep, the end is nigh, typically is what they say, but sure, Rapture's nigh.
Just a precious moment, if I might.
Resign yourself, Fabian. Let your cares flow from you. Worry is for another.
Wait, I know you?
You just keep spreading the good word. I have other things to do.
Do not
Shelby?
waste your life, Fabian. Count your blessings instead.
She is, telepathically communicating with me. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that person. Yeah, is the killer Lou Graham? But yeah, I expressed my suspicion about Lou being the actual killer here being a bit too easy, you know, it's too convenient. There's gonna be one big final twist, and yeah. I have this sinking feeling in my stomach that it just might end up being, well, maybe not necessarily Sophia being the one, but maybe she's the one masterminding all this. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna see very soon. Gideon vanished all those years back. Last seen heading out to talk to Lou. What happened to him? Well, we know now that he's been locked up deep underground in the old, in the ashes of old Seattle as the gardener, with his Malkavian madness finally overtaking him, having him talk in riddles, and also, I guess, binding Fire with that crest on her hand. Well, we still don't know how exactly that happened, but yeah. Let's see. Prince of Seattle, hard evidence. Lou Graham, she was the rebar killer. Sure of it, at least back in the 1920s. There you go. Yeah, that could be the case, right? She was it in the 20s, but in the 1920s, because we are in the 2020s. Yeah, clearing out half of the court to make her own, but we needed evidence. Sophia had a suggestion. Who had a habit of keeping her trophies in a little room in her basement, a place I really wanted to get a close look at. Okay, that night sticks in my memory. Me and my sire sat in the Macon, just jawing stories and discussing the rebar killer. We were joined by Sophia at the end, and eventually Gideon left us to it. That's something he wanted to talk to Lou about, he said. I'd forgotten that. It was the last time either of us saw him. Or so I thought. The mother, just one drop. Just found Misty in a prohibition cellar at the feet of the headless body of Hector. The early days of 25. She was bleeding out. Why I did what I did? Maybe I misguided attempt to save a life, save two lives. I failed. I condemned the mother to unlife and the child to never be born. No wonder her mind was broken. Misty was not our killer. Just another victim along the trail. And another member of the Camarilla court had been slaughtered. So this is just all the steps through the last memory, Fabian. Yep. Shelby made her money in stocks and shares. Campbell's kind of big business. I have no idea what her moment of revelation was, but she was convinced the end of the world was coming. But it was an end to be desired. We'd all be taken up together to the group mind. I wasn't sure that left space for the walking lifeless like me. He was someone I could rely on if I needed a little pick-me-up. Honda. Misty. Max Weber. Guru, yeah, no, this is stuff from last time. Sophia. Hector. Santiago, the rebar killer. Oh, right. Killer had set up Marlo's death scene during daylight hours, so had to be immortal. 1920s was all rumored to be the work of a vampire hunter called Santiago. The direction move was leaving that metal cross. Either the cross or the sword of St. James. Santiago was treated among kindred at the beginning of the 20th century. This was killer's mortal. Kid. So yeah, no, like this stuff with Marlo being killed during daylight hours. Could it have been Lou? She was already a vampire at that time, obviously. Yeah, so it was Marla, and then Rosalind, and then Isaac, and then Hector. And Misty almost died, but, you know. But Gideon was destroyed by the killer too. 34, killed a number of mortals, Pandora, Ravenna, Dale, some random biker. Oh, we didn't actually find out who this random biker was. This is still in like the recent past. These four that were killed, and then in Fire's timeline, the present, it was Campbell who was the last one killed. Gideon. Lou. Blood bond with Rosalind. So it was like maybe the motivation that we can come up with why Lou would kill Rosalind is to get rid of that blood bond. Although I don't actually remember how the blood bond thing works. Expert on Cult of Darkness lore. Anyway, let's see what happens.
We'll all be swept away.
Goon on the
and we will
door.
ascend
That
to
wasn't too helpful.
What is this?
Let me stop you there, buddy. Private party. Nothing for you tonight.
I'm on official business.
None of that, my friend. I know all the tricks.
Then I commend your attention to duty, and I wish you good night.
Truth be told, I never felt at ease in the glacier. Guess the feeling was mutual.
Can tend to be somebody? Yeah.
Evening, ma'am. Wonderful to see you. How was today's shoot?
Oh, such a great day, darling. 7 scenes in the can.
Wonderful, ma'am. It must be such a grueling schedule, if I might ask. How do you stay in shape?
Oh, that's kind of rude for you to question a lady about that sort of thing.
I am not answering that.
I'm so sorry for overstepping my bounds. Welcome back to the glacier, ma'am. And may I say, I am such a fan of your movies.
Always happy to meet a fan, even if they are a dick.
Please, enjoy your evening.
Oh, I will.
You'd think that a card-carrying member of the undead would be able to get into swanky parties more often. Maybe I needed to get me an opera cape. Huh. Anyhow, time to visit the basement. To the elevator. Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day. The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement.
The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show.
Elevators here too. Poorly lit. Mood lighting all the time. For the basement.
In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked.
The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s.
That rag was best used to light fires, both literally and figuratively. Uh-oh, Tolly. This means trouble.
Now, why is Seattle's finest patronizing the Glacier Hotel? Let me guess. A murder? A public health violation? Or just my unpaid parking fines?
I'm hot on the trail of a clue, which will lead me to a murderer.
Oh, that's quite something. Rope, knife, candlestick, and where'd it happen? The library?
Can I just get past, please?
Lou's busy, whether you need clues or not. I might be persuadable, but police require access has never been enough for me.
Pretty please, with the cherry on top.
Let's indulge in a little mutual scratching of backs here, Detective. You want your clue? I want some investigating done.
An investigation, huh? Investigating what?
You know me, always interested in the gossip. I've heard some things and I want to hear more. Patience is working on something very special. I want to know what. I want to know why it is that Silky leaves town every few weeks. And I really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
Okay. So we have to do these 3 things first before we can enter the basement. Alright. Okay, this might end up being longer than I expected. At least finally we actually get to see what, you know, Patient's connection is to the main story in some way.
About Onda's deal.
You know something?
Not yet. But what am I looking for?
Something, anything. She's in St. Stephen's. Made a deal with Campbell to be allowed to call herself Camarilla. I want to know the details.
About Silky. Can you give me a hint?
A hint, Detective. Silky leaves town every few weeks. I just want to know why.
Oh, could that also be related to maybe Katsumi's dealings with people outside of Seattle? Because he's also Bruja, right?
About Patience.
Oh, yeah. They're up to something. Arting. You know, making art from life.
Why is that a big deal?
Their work. I like it, don't get me wrong, but I think there's more to this one. I keep getting a feeling that I'm looking at a ticking time bomb. You're good with the inanimate. Take a look. Let me know what you find out.
I'll do some digging.
You have a nice night.
Going on a mighty quest to placate the guardian of the elevator doors hadn't been in my diary when I woke up. Trouble was, Tolly was mighty stubborn. Besides, some of his requests were kinda interesting. And it's not like I didn't have the time.
Do I have the time? Of course I do.
I headed to Aurora Pond to try to get a private art viewing.
No, let's go do St. Stephen's first.
I
Onda.
had made a deal with the court to stay in
So we can
Seattle.
go that
But
way.
what was it?
Just stand a moment and close your eyes. Let the clamor of the city wash you.
Right, Fabian can't jump. He has that vampire curse.
I was becoming a regular visitor to St. Stephen's, and nobody had smited me so far. Still, there's a first time for everything. I had to figure out what Anda's deal was, and I did not expect her to be pleased about it.
What do you want?
This your place now?
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice and shut it down. But for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
How did you join the Camarilla? Not easy for one of your clan.
True enough. It's what you'd expect. New lick in town gotta prove their worth. The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. And that opened my eyes as to how this city works. Believe me.
Might I ask what that task was?
Guess you just did. But it's between me and Lou Graham. And it's done now, so shouldn't concern you.
Fair enough. I was just wondering. About Misty.
What about her?
How much did she tell you?
Not much at all. She was scared. Someone had done something real bad to her. Between you and me, I think she took the embrace badly. Messed up her mind. It happens. I guess she's moved on. Sometimes I think I hear her, or catch a shadow of her. She's out there in the city somewhere, trying to keep that child safe. You know it'll never be born. Those two will be together, forever.
Yeah, I know. I'll see you later.
Uh-huh.
I figured I needed my strength for other things. I thought I was on the right lines already. Huh. Not the best conversationalist. This hadn't been used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time.
Wait, what was
Out of services?
Fabian hawing about this book?
Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Is there anything to actually investigate here? I guess, I don't know, it's open to me, so I might as well look. Letter from a priest. Folded letter of legal size, manila in color. Smells of sweat and alcohol. There is a slight tang of old blood. Miss Cardoso, I have arrived safely at my destination. Thank you, 1,000 times thank you. I'm sure you feel great guilt, but I tell you what you have done is charity in the eyes of the Lord. I know that you shy from the sacrament, but you should know that I believe He stands at your shoulder, and you are on the path to redemption. Bless you, Father Macmillan? Father M. Is Cardoso Onda? The passing of... So wait, he didn't die? He was delivered.
Some folks say you shouldn't read personal mail. They're missing out.
Hello there, Mr. Pointy. Gotta say, I am not accustomed to talking to cutlery.
Ha! Cutlery? I was made to take a life, not to butter bread.
Whoa! Okay, I get it, I'm sorry.
Hey, Fabian putting on his best Cuban accent.
Do you have an owner?
Not an owner, but a partner who wields me in our assignations Together, we have slain many.
I was kinda hoping for a name.
There is a scent associated with me, is there not? An aromatic fragrance like jasmine, with just a touch of melted tallow. It is not unfamiliar, huh?
You're right there. That's Onda. Not a surprise. Wonder why she's not carrying you. So, have you killed lots of people?
Look at me, detective. Well-honed steel, well-sharpened, polished, oiled. The stains around the hilt are my marks of glory. When I sink into an opponent, I bite deep. They will remember me for the rest of their life.
Which is presumably pretty short. So, what has Onda used you for recently?
Parting flesh, detective. The cutting of mortal meat and the severing of bone. I am no cheese knife.
Oh, I can smell that. Blood. And recent, too. There's something more here, isn't there? Guilt. You reek of it. Yeah, I need to concentrate. I gotta ask, though. Why did Onda put you here?
You can only speculate, detective. For I have been used, and in recent memory. She does not want me found, no. Perhaps there is a secret associated with me, or a guilt. Or perhaps she is scared of me.
Why do I sense guilt, my wicked little friend? It is so strong.
A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment, but the wielder.
This is deep. Deeper than my guesswork. I can almost see.
I bite down through skin, through flesh, through thin and brittle bone. I sever, a cry of agony. Stumps spurt crimson as 2 fingers roll loose onto the tabletop. Twice more, bang bang! The joints crack and digits fall away. White and scarlet, ruined, irreparable. Our victim sobs in pain and fear, pleading with his Lady Maria for an end to the suffering. I am raised to strike again!
Oh, that was something. A vision worthy of Gideon. And... wait. Lady Maria. He's pleading to Holy Mary. Onda killed the priest?
I am a knife. I cannot answer that. But that does fit what you sense, detective.
That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never did get along with the clergy. I'll bet anything she was behind this.
Thanks, Mr. Pointy. May you never get rusty.
But she didn't kill the priest, did she? That letter.
Yeah.
Tolly would be real interested in this.
Didn't know much about Onda, except that she had only arrived recently and was of La Sombra blood. I don't pay much attention to high-level politics, but I didn't know La Sombra had been considered enemies of the Camarilla until not that long ago. Onda had worked her way free of that and found a home in Seattle under Prince Campbell's rule. As a loyal subject, Onda had apparently killed a priest to get in with Campbell and Lou. At least that's how she made it look. Truth is, she'd saved the man after chopping off his fingers to have some evidence to give to Lou. Which was probably a thing she didn't want our glorious ex-prince to know. Oh, I guess she never did find out, because at least not in this timeline, since she's still working with Lou in the present day. Yeah, Clan of Hulk, Pedestrian Bar neutral. Patient made art with teeth. Okay. Now let's
I
go.
headed to Aurora Pond to try to get a
Let's go talk to patients. Onda just let me walk in there. See if she has anything to say.
Sorry to disturb you again.
Uh-huh.
I know what happened with the priest.
And what makes you think that?
I'm a detective. I detected it. Father McMillan is alive and well.
Yeah, let's just blurt this out.
And you've paid your dues to the court. Everyone wins. Although I'd imagine the good father doesn't do organ recitals anymore, huh?
Okay, say that's true. Are you gonna tell anyone? Don't be a dick.
Oh, Miss Onda, I am the best kind of dick. A private dick.
You're a member of the Seattle PD.
Yeah, I know. But it was such a good line.
I mean it, Fabian.
Well, we're not gonna tell the Seattle PD, but looks like we're gonna end up telling Tali. Unless, I wonder, because I've just assumed that because this happened in the past, that all of this has been quote unquote predetermined already. But maybe, yeah, the decisions that you make here will also affect the present.
I haven't decided.
This place, being in Seattle, not being tarred with the Sabat mark. This is important to me, Fabian. I'll just say it one last time. Don't be a dick.
Well, I'll leave you to your brooding.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I guess we don't have to actually tell Tali about this whole thing. We could just tell Tali that, oh, we
I
didn't
certainly
really...
had the goods on Onda. There was still work to do.
Like, you could
I
just...
still had to figure out what was going on with Patience's art. Silky's regular trips out of town needed investigating.
Yeah, we could just not tell Tali. We could just say, oh, we didn't really find anything good. Or maybe we make up something. You know? But, I don't know. I'm guessing Tali will, sniff that out, that we're bullshitting him. Yeah, I wonder if this is going to have an effect on the present. Like, if you don't give Tali what he wants, that's gonna add to some relationship score that would affect how things play out. I don't know. I can see that being the case.
Here we were. A quick appraisal of Patience's artwork for Tali. At least it wasn't Isabella.
Fabian, what can I do for you?
Any gossip? Anything I should know about that might distract me from my current case?
I have nothing. It sounds to me that you wish me to fabricate for you something fascinating. But I'm sorry, that I'll never do. You could browse my shop though. We might engage in trade.
I fear I have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, Nico's not one to make up shit. Too honest, to a fault.
I wanted to see Patience.
And they are out, I'm afraid. Something I can help you with.
I wanted a quick look at their art.
Yeah, you can take a look, I'm sure. Just don't mess with anything. You know how they get.
Thanks. Let me know if anything interesting comes in.
Sure.
Leave this door
With
unlocked,
Patience
huh?
not around, this seemed a good moment to indulge in a little art appreciating. Patience was good, I think, but I was no expert. I was a man of simple tastes, and this looked complex. I headed to Aurora.
Right, whose skull is that? It has to be have been... Well, could be a fake one, but... Considering the artist is a vampire. Probably it's probably a real human skull.
No. Ooh, not my taste.
I don't have any potions to drink. I'm gonna have to feed on a human. Just that guy. Oh, it's the people around though. It's gonna be a masquerade break.
Can I trouble you just a moment, Carla?
Are you hurting, Detective? You need my help?
I can't do it right in front of you, in front of all these other people.
People to save.
I'm always here for those in need, Detective.
Like, they're gonna freak out. I think.
I headed to Aurora Pond to try to get a private art viewing.
Well, shit. How about over there? Right? Is this gonna be a problem? You know what? I just want to see what happens.
Hey there, Carla.
Detective, you're...
Let's see what happens.
I am thirsty. That I won't deny.
I am always here for you.
Or are we just gonna... Okay, we're just gonna fade to black. Let's just assume that we went to someplace private that didn't see.
Now that has pepped me right up. This city needs your caring, Carla. Stay the course.
Come to me if you're hurt. I'll make it all better.
Yeah, there is like masquerade indicators. So, sure. It's not actually a door. Yeah, okay. Also, it is... I mean, it's something that I've already noticed, you know, ever since the first time we played as Fabian, but yeah, we don't get like a third person or, you know, view of Fabian actually beating on anybody. You don't really even see his model. All very deliberate, I'm sure.
Hey there. What do I even call you? How about I call you Clatterjack? Resonates with your spiny look. Anyway, tell me about you.
I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten, the Consumer of the husks of the lost.
Oh, that's nice. Tell me about you, Clatterjack. What's the general vibe?
I weld, I snarl, I enmesh. I am the fusion of the dead and the never-living. My wings are clipped, my eyes are bound. I am chained, and so I rage.
That, isn't good. Patience is having a bad time right now, I can see that.
That's like one classic mistake of people trying to understand art. Immediately trying to psychoanalyze people based on what they create. It's not always the case, you know. It's because somebody created some disturbing art doesn't exactly mean that they're disturbed. I mean, sometimes that could be the case, but you know, not always. But I guess, yeah, he's a detective, and he's not Mr. Art Appreciator, even though he definitely has a way with words, considering that it is just basically him giving voice to all of these inanimate objects that they're interacting with his power.
What exactly are you made of?
Chains and iron, rope and tool, blade and bone. I spear, I cut, I split, I bite.
You do, don't you? And a skull right at the center. More bone, obviously. That is interesting. What's your purpose? Why did Patience choose to make you?
The art cannot speak of the artist.
Well, you're restarting a long history of arguments about art criticism right there, buddy. Let's stick with what I can figure out.
I am an expression of the truth of those that are forced to be animate, but do not live.
Yeah, I guess that's blatantly obvious. I thought there might be more to it.
I am power and rage and force in chains, and if unleashed, I will tear down my tormentors and destroy those that have me fettered.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I just don't know if that's figurative or if you could really, you know,
jump up and flap around.
Any supernatural stuff going on here? Let me just concentrate a little.
Power. There is power in these bones. Heat is sequestered in this metal.
There is, isn't there? And what's more?
The skull. It screams in form and in function.
Yeah, there is something about that skull. I want a quick look at your noggin, Clatterjack. Don't mind me. Now, I know this is stating the obvious, but, you've got fangs.
Got fangs. Well, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you?
My. Have we met before?
Thin ice, Malkavian.
What the vajazzling fuck do you think you're doing, Fabian? Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
I am appreciating the art.
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
The raw materials. This skull, it's really interesting. Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh. And do you know it?
Not yet, but it's starting to talk to me.
Oh yeah, I know something about talking artifacts.
I bet you do, Malky. And filing cabinets and road signs, am I right?
So whose is it? Where did it come from?
Honestly, I don't know who it is. I wish I did. Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story. As to where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
Huh. Even if I couldn't figure out who old Bonehead was, I knew Tully would want to know where the skull came from, or who gave it to patients.
What's the meaning of the work?
Eye of the Beholder, 101 of art, detective.
When it comes to art, I always need a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you'd take apart a songbird to see what makes it sing.
You're really not gonna tell me where you got the skull?
Why is it so important to you?
I'm a detective. I'd like to dig into the story for you.
Yeah, I guess there is something in that. I would like to know more. Fine then. Katsumi got it. God knows where from.
Oh, that was easy.
Said one of her hangers-on dug it up. Literally, there was still mud on it. Tell me what you find out.
Sure. A new case. The mystery of the muddy skull. Bonehead begins. Katsumi is the source. That would be enough for Tully.
Guess, I'll be going.
That groan. It's too real. It's too real. It's sounding from somebody who's just completely tired of somebody's quirky personality.
God damn it, what do you want?
I'll leave you to it, Patience.
Yes, no.
Yeah, you do that, Crumplestiltskin.
Wow. God. Yeah. The one time we were actually testing, well, her patience, am I right? Oh god, she would also be
Nico was
sick
busy.
of that.
I didn't want to disturb him.
Okay. Oh, we're not gonna actually talk to Katsumi about this, huh? Okay, I guess we just know. But then, yeah, more suspicious things going on with
I poked
Katsumi.
around. That was paid.
No, but yeah, I actually, no, I thought
Ticked
that,
off Tommy's list. Okay then, onwards. Silky's regular trips out of town needed investigating.
yeah, I thought initially that it was, well, because, no, yeah, so I thought initially that Katsumi was meeting with the IAO, but no, that wasn't the case. The IAO was just actually just, spying on her. Yeah, so, right, was it Juliet Whiskey, the code name I think for the vampire that that Katsumi was apparently in contact with, maybe. So yeah, I did actually look it up, and no, that was not the name. Juliet is not the name of the vampire in Bloodlines 1 that I was remembering. That vampire's name was Damsel. Yeah.
So what was Silky up to when he went out for a hike? I doubted he'd tell me.
Detective, good to see you.
Anything interesting happening at the Dutchman?
Always, Detective. Just nothing anyone wants shared with the PD. No offense. I know you're barely official. But my customers like their privacy, and so do I.
I was wondering about your out-of-town trips.
Were you? And what were you wondering?
Can I tag along?
Some things are not for sharing. At any rate, not with you, my friend.
Oh, I call me a friend though?
Come on, Silky. Pretend I'm an Englishman who wants his breakfast. Spill the beans.
3 may keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. Get it?
Yeah, okay.
I got some red string to tie to some thumbtacks.
Come back anytime, so long as you don't bring trouble.
Okay, we just go straight to him, or maybe look around. Maybe somebody else might spill the beans. No, I'm guessing we're just gonna tap into his brain, maybe. Yeah, alright. What are you hiding?
I didn't think that was where I didn't see the point
Nope.
in confusing things.
Are we... Okay, let's see. What about pretending to be somebody else? Guess we are? Okay.
Hey there. Thought you wouldn't be in tonight. What changed?
Oh, I swapped shifts.
Sammy didn't tell me, but if you're here, you're here. Sammy said you had trouble Thursday night. Anything I need to know?
Shift, huh? Can't be that. Nah. Might be these two. Let's just say this, right?
No problem, boss. We dealt with it.
Well, that's good. So what do you need from me?
Any chance of a pay raise?
Anything need doing around the place?
You know the score. Check for cleanup, then jump behind the bar. I got a feeling it's gonna be a busy night.
This might actually get you into more trouble than asking about what he does out of town. Oh no, I don't know. Silky sounds like a good dude. Takes care of his people. Let's see what happens. That's what he says.
You had a hike 2 months ago.
Okay.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you. I'll bite back.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, now to the meat of things.
You got another out of town coming up?
Oh shit, yeah, it's nearly the 20th. You just reminded me. Can you pick up a package? It's at Wake the Dead. Amelia will have it ready. Just say it's the monthly one, for me.
Sure thing, boss.
Amelia?
This was probably a good time to leave.
Yeah, it's cool that we can just have this conversation right in front of all of his hangers-on. And nobody suspects a thing. No, because it's, you know, vampire business. It's, the Primogen and the Camarilla detective, so I'm not gonna butt into that.
Off to face Mrs. Thorne then, I suppose.
Amelia
To
Thorne.
remove an item from her premises. The last time I'd done that, she wasn't best pleased.
Yeah, so we're doing the, yeah, side quests.
Next time,
Okay, are we gonna see Sophia's still here, right?
So here I was, about to try to persuade Mrs. Thorne to let me get a look at Silky's package.
Sophia's gone.
Well,
Could I place an order for something?
the last time you placed a special order from me was in 1983. Rather against my better judgment. Do you remember what came to pass? I was left with a big fun bumper book of sleuthing on my desk for 3 years. Accompanied, I remind you, by a yellow plastic magnifying glass and a super squirrel code ring. So no, not again. This shop is for the esoteric, not the infantile.
Yeah, Mrs. Thorne is not about the whimsy.
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky? He says it's the usual monthly one.
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court...
I don't count his court. I'm his friend. I think Mrs. Thorne would like that. If I say this. Be cheeky about this. Let's see.
don't count as court. I'm his friend.
I wonder what Sheriff Muldoon would have to say about that. In any case, no. The customer's order stays with me.
Oh boy.
Please, can I have Silky's package?
No.
Alright.
I'll be back.
I will get that package, one way or another. Are you also gonna pretend to be somebody else? I wonder if there'll be other, I don't remember if there's already been an interaction where Fabian tries to use his Malkavian powers and people, the other vampires catch on to it. Don't quite remember. Well.
I didn't see the need. I didn't think that would help.
Nope. Okay. Alright. And a feed on another, well, most of the people that Fabian feeds on are more than happy to give their blood, so... You again, Shelby.
I know you.
Shelby, have you a moment before the rapture comes?
The world thrills as ecstasy reaches out for us both. Can you not feel it, Fabian?
Oh,
spare a drink
before the end I need blood first.
It is in your touch. I realize what divinity might be.
Yeah, her mouth, her lips just don't flap. Sign of the end times, for sure.
Thank you, Miss Shelby. I have work to do before the end. Don't go anywhere.
Keep your eyes towards rapture, dearest detective. You have bills to pay, kids to look after. Let it all go.
Yeah, Fabian has a very amicable relationship with I guess, helpers, right? They're just okay with him beating on them. Yeah, I guess we're gonna pretend to be somebody who would take a package for Silky.
Hi there. I wanted to collect Silky's special order for this month.
Oh, you do you? You're not the first to be poking around.
Was it that detective? He's been asking questions, bugging Silky.
Indeed, little toe rag.
Toe rag,
Given
damn.
the outside interest, can you confirm the details of the order?
Oh boy. Dutch love poetry.
The boss wouldn't want me to know.
Someone who follows orders. How novel. Here is the package. Tell Simeon that another such volume will be waiting for him in 28 days, as agreed.
Thanks. I'll make sure he gets it.
Huh. So every 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew. But this would be enough for Tolly. Well, I had what I needed on Silky, I guess. That was it then. Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the elevator doors.
Oh, we're not gonna give the book to Silky, huh? Just gonna keep it to ourselves, or I guess we're gonna give it to Tali. Let's see. Book on philosophy. Right. Okay. Yeah, we did talk to Silky enough times to find find out that yeah, he's into philosophy. Kindred Skull. Here we go. Drinking from a Glass Darkly. Reflections on Duality and Inner Conflict by Jacob Hayward. In a series of short anecdotes, Hayward explores the internal struggle between opposing forces within the self. Through abstract reminiscences on duality as seen through the eyes of Master Distiller Hayward and his troubled cast of patrons, we are offered a nuanced guide to finding balance in this ongoing internal struggle. The appendix offers step-by-step instructions to develop a cocktail recipe tailored to your own personal crisis, along with naming suggestions. Okay. So it's like it's a mixing thing. Mixing alcohol with philosophy. Sure. Nobody's ever done that before. Okay. Cool. I wonder if all of this will actually factor into the main plot. What if this, yeah, wouldn't be surprised then if this Kindred Skull that Patience got one of the Rebar Killer's victims, because it is, yeah, they've been decapitating their victims, so yeah. Yeah, Natsumi supplied it. Oh, that also does kind of bring her back up onto the suspect list, but yeah, that's all circumstantial right now.
Detective!
I figured out what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She killed the priest at St. Stephen's, at Lou's orders, although they were passed down by Campbell.
Poor Father Macmillan? What a shame, but that tracks.
We're gonna rat her out.
I got the idea there was something more to it. But thank you, Detective.
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork.
Wait, what? I did not piece that together. Well, I don't know about this. Wait, I'm guessing this is the actual truth here, but wait, I did not piece that together. Why is that? What? How could you have known that he's talking to a werewolf, but he can't be a werewolf, obviously. This is just like, this is the joke answer. Wait, how does, I guess because of the whole but the duality thing, well, I guess it's out of town, so yeah, out in the woods, right? That kind of makes sense. Every 28 days, like clockwork, I guess because of like the phases of the moon, and because, yeah, werewolves, they only transform during certain times. I can see it now. I'm piecing it together. And warrior poet, sure. Werewolves, warriors, kind of. Yeah, okay. I can then maybe see it. And yeah, he's a Bruja anarch, so he's not like completely following, like, you know, it's not always gonna be in line with the Camarilla, because from what I remember, the Camarilla are really not fans of the werewolves, and werewolves are also, for the most part, not fans of vampires in general, but I guess, yeah, there's some mutual respect happening here. Yeah, interesting. I Oh my god, is it gonna be another? What if the Rebar killer is a werewolf? Nah, that can't be the case. The killings happen too quickly, I think. Oh, I also don't exactly know the details of how werewolf transformation works. Yeah. Sure, let's go with this, because even with Fabian not necessarily being like the most loyal Camarilla ally, for the most part, I think he still would lean towards that. He is part of the Camarilla after all, so he's okay with maybe ratting stuff out about Silky. Not for Onda though, because Onda is like already part of the Camarilla, and that'd be just like a dickish thing to do, I guess. And I don't know, like these other answers just feel so like Tali wouldn't believe any of that. Let's just go with this.
I think he's got a werewolf buddy, and I think the two of them have a book club.
You know what? That would not surprise me in the slightest. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while. Every little bit helps.
I know about Patience artwork.
Great! So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha! Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has
power. Oh, he's blurting it out. Vaikatsumi.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Good work. Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to apply.
Okay, here we go. What awaits us in Lou's little trophy room?
The basement button doesn't do anything.
Oh boy.
Damn it. This machine needs a stern talking to.
Basement, please. Oh, are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination.
Oh god, okay.
Do not go up. Up is bad.
No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual. Even ill-advised. I gotta fix the boiler. Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check since the downward mechanism is a little corroded and the upward mechanism is in good repair. Would you be upset if I took you to the penthouse after all?
Oh boy, huh? What is happening here? Huh. Is this what's going to lead to Fabian losing his memories? And then eventually being led down to where fire is, only to get diablerized?
Oh, don't you go to the penthouse. I mean it, buddy.
The basement is unmaintained and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is lovely. You are certain?
Oh, you want I should give you a little maintenance? With an axe?
Of course, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
No, because this is where you're gonna see Gideon, right? Or, I guess, evidence of his murder.
Now to see if Sophia's theory was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her skeletons, or just a pile of junk?
I don't know what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the idea that she had angels for enemies.
Oh.
My buddy Willem had one of these. Always talking about that one song. The old romantic. Huh. Lou was never a writer, but she did have that pet one back in the 40s. The guy with the hairy hands. classical, but didn't this look just like one of Lou's hangers-on back in the 50s? What was her name? Oh, I remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that. Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar.
Sunflowers
I thought
too.
I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them.
Yeah. Conveniently placed potion there to restore my disciplined blood. Okay.
Hello, Fabian, my boy.
Oh, I was right. Sophia was right. And here, in this place, it was Lou Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. I'd say you're on the money. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
Okay. Ah, and then once we go to meet Prince Campbell, his head's already been taken off and his body's been staked to the floor with rebar. Well, we'll see. But I'm feeling that's what's gonna happen. No, but so yeah, definitely Lou took care of Gideon in the, you know, the bad way, because she was very much alluding to it. I mean, not really alluding. Yeah, she admitted to hiding him away in a old Seattle underground, but she did not think that he would have some influence on her mind as some sort of revenge, I guess.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou was the original rebar killer.
Sophia? No, she's not here. Okay. Yeah. How would that explain, Marla being killed, though, if we assume that she really was killed during the daylight? You know, when the sun was out. We'll see. I'm sure the game will explain all soon enough. Oh, he's still alive. Still got his head on his shoulders.
Any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this.
No, but yeah, my initial suspicion it was actually him. It was him that did all those killings back in the day, because he was still a ghoul then. He was strong, but yeah, he was a ghoul. But I don't know, yeah, could ghouls actually do that to vampires? Maybe if, you know, Blue supported them? Yeah, so it was Lou who maybe commanded him to do all that. Because yeah, as a ghoul, he could do the things in the daylight, because ghouls aren't affected by sunlight. But yeah.
Santiago's a myth. A boogeyman made up by the real murderer. She staked Gideon, and I have the evidence to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
The Justicars.
Tell everyone about Lou. She faked Santiago, committed the rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before? Well, from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, Detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
Yeah, he's doing his Ventrue shit.
Yes, I have no suspects in the old rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed, I guess.
Now he remembers that his memory was wiped.
Do go ahead, Detective. This is fascinating.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, it was. I think it was Campbell. Yeah, Lou commanded Campbell.
The killer can walk in the daytime, not Kindred.
That is fairly conclusive, I agree.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
Perhaps a ghoul? They can be enhanced by the blood they drink. If their donor was powerful enough, they could be strong.
Keen insight, Detective.
Forget about how this is relevant, but sure, let's say...
A witness heard him breathe.
Right. This is,
We know he
Willem.
can walk in the daytime, so this isn't a surprise. A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
It would fit with a ghoul. They'd breathe like a mortal, but they'd have an edge.
The net closes.
I don't know about these crosses. Although I'm sure Fabian will make that connection.
The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, being a ghoul of a Ventrue. Yeah. Still makes sense.
The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
I mean, yeah, I could also just see it being some sort of ruse, right? To make people immediately suspect that, yeah, it was hunters doing it. So, yeah, just throw off the scent. It's a red herring.
Our guy loves theatrics, set dressing, to provoke fear.
Or to misdirect, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Misdirection.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Ah, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him and why? So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a ghoul. Loves to myth-make, to misdirect, to point away from the obvious. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the Rebar killer, Detective?
I mean, why can't we just say Campbell here? Yeah. I mean, none of these are ghouls. And obviously it can be... Yeah, okay, I guess it's just you, right? Even though... If I could say, it would be Campbell. Hopefully Fabian says it here.
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy your sire, and took on the guise of a mortal hunter to destroy your rivals.
Oh, now. That does feel like a good theory, but I'm kindred, Fabian. And you keep saying this is a mortal.
There you go. Yeah, and then we'll make this connection.
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together, to clear out your rivals, because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the Rebar killer, but you're the one in charge.
Oh, delightful. Oh, well done, Fabian. For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
But yeah, so yeah, I wonder how is it that Fabian didn't just get murdered on the spot right here? Oh, obviously his memory was wiped yet again. But yeah, so I guess Lou still found Fabian to be some type of a useful tool, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, Campbell's a tool, yeah. And then he was stated as the prince eventually. But that was because Lou was experiencing these hearing the voices and you know, spouting off like apocalyptic shit. That was Gideon trying to, you know, exert his influence. Well, let's just say this, right? Let's see what Lou will say about that. I mean, this is a thing here as well. I mean, any of these really, yeah, they all work. You know, I think Fabian would say this, being the smart ass that he is. So
That I'm about to have my head cut off with a side order of steak.
Oh, no, Fabian. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the Rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspect in the Rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better?
Okay, well, that was interesting.
So you did solve the case?
Seems I did. And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened? I thought Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over.
I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. And Lou, apparently.
Okay. Oh, but then who killed Campbell though? Was it maybe maybe Lou thought it was time to reclaim her power by... No, I don't know. No, I don't know. I guess I don't know yet. Yeah, so we understand what happened in the 1920s, but what happened with the rebar killings in the modern day, though, that's still a mystery to us. Okay. Ryong, Lou.
Yep, I guess our prince awaits.
Trying to remember, though. Okay, look at this stuff. I also wonder if Agent Latoya Baker will come back into the scene, since we did sire her. Okay, so yeah, who was working with the gardener? Who was working with Gideon and the Sabbat to, I guess do the rebar killings this time? Well, I guess, I think the fact that they are echoing the rebar killers moves in, the 1920s, feels like they, I mean, that seems very intentional, right? It's some sort of revenge on Lou. Yeah, I think this is just gonna point to Sophia, because yeah, Sophia and Gideon, they had a really strong relationship, and yeah, I'm thinking it is gonna be Sophia masterminding it. I'm not sure if she's the one who is directly doing the killings. Well, I guess it could have been like, yeah, the Sabbat, right? But yeah, especially with her doing all this research and keeping stuff. Well, I mean, yeah, she has been helping Fire understand what's happening, but like the way she has been setting up, these nights where she will come up with a new lead or whatever, new piece of information telling us to wait. Like, it feels like she is setting things up for the end here. Yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be her. Yeah, maybe not the one directly doing the killings, but colluded with, I guess, yeah, colluded with Gideon, right? Since, yeah, as some sort of vengeance against Lou for what she did in the 1920s. And yeah, since she knows about all the rebar killings, so it's one way to strike fear onto Lou this time by mimicking those killings. So yeah, I can see that being the case. All right, yeah, let's go meet Rion.
Oh, gunfire in the streets, like the old days. I did have a fondness for the chatter of a Tommy. Modern technology lacks charm, wouldn't you say?
Anything else for me? Yeah, I guess.
I see. It is somewhat of an imposition, but needs must.
I guess I can. Just to have one more thing. Possession. Well, unlock another outfit. Yeah, I'm racing to the end here, so I guess might as well, right? I don't know. Have all this blood. Is that what I want to...
Later, perhaps.
Can I get two, though? No, not really. No. Yeah, I guess I'll just get this, just so that I can have one more, outfit to check out. I don't think I'll be getting any more blood. The way I feel like I'm just gonna mainline the story to see it done. Well, I don't know, actually. I don't actually know if I'm gonna do that for this session. Why not? Yeah, I'm not gonna be
Back
farming
again,
anymore.
Can you assist me?
Ah. Back for another, are you? Let's see what we can rustle up this time.
Casually sipping a bloody martini.
Feeling a little more like your old self now, are you?
Perhaps we will speak again soon.
Okay. Sure, why not? Let's see how that works. Let's give it a shot, even though I think Shadow Step still is the best one. Alright, what do we got? The Prince. Strength and power clothed in a panther-like grace, and an aura of command that you could feel a mile away. I mean, it's not bad. It's, yeah, not bad. Oh, look at that. Camarilla seal. I think it would look better on a more masculine-looking vampire. I mean, it's not bad on our more feminine-presenting vampire fire, but yeah, it's all right. I guess it's not really about being flashy, right? With the Ventru, really is more about, you know, showing a commanding aura. Not like the Tremere or Toreador. And I guess even to some extent, La Sombra. So I haven't actually seen the outfits for the Bruja and the Banu Hakim. Team Mute unlocked. Sheriff, the Stalker, the Slayer, Justicar. The Rebel, the Grifter, the Player, the Poet, the Diva. Yes, I also did a little more reading about, you know, lore, World of Darkness lore, and about the La Sombra clan, and yeah, they really are all about using religion, actually, to exert their influence, so not actually that much of a... Like, this all makes sense. Although it is funny that I don't think I've really been all that adhering closely to that background. See, I didn't know La Sombra was the one clan, yeah, and the Banu Hakim that I didn't really know about before starting this game. So, but yeah, we're a different kind of La Sombra, you know. So. Yeah, let's keep this look going for now.
Fire. You asked to meet. We are meeting.
4 centuries on this planet, and you're stating the obvious. I still have hunters running around my city.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be a problem.
Tell me what you know so far.
Tali spotted a group scoping out the glacier. It looked like he'd have to get involved. Until something else drew their attention. I need to know what. And I need those hunters neutralized before they circle back.
Shouldn't have killed Baker. I don't see why I have to bring this, or why I would bring this up. Well, I guess maybe to pressure them about that idea being a bad one.
I want something in return.
For doing your job, you already have Sophia and the kindred I tasked to give you aid. Still, it's not as if I'm ungrateful. I'll think about it.
Okay.
I will take care of this. Where can I find these hunters?
We had reports of them near the Aurora pawn shop. Nico was particularly agitated. He wanted to talk to you. I don't need to spell out how bad it would be if they took anyone for questioning. They'd give us up in a single, absent heartbeat. and I couldn't even blame them. Still, try to prevent any unnecessary loss. Wouldn't want to give them more reason. I look forward to your report.
Putting out? Say taking out the trash?
Hunter spotted out near Aurora Pawn. Ryong still doesn't know about Baker. Reckon she's the reason the hunters never made it to the glacier? We should speak to Nico.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Baker, basically, led them away. It's not my problem right now.
You have been busy, da? First the Sabbat, and now the IAO. The arm of the law is long, is it not?
Now, what do you most fear? You know,
What do you most fear?
asking out of the blue.
The same thing all wise kindred fear. The beast taking control. Losing what's left of my humanity and myself. Becoming something worse. It is a difficult balance between the urge to punish wrongdoers and not letting the lust for violence take over. I hunt those who deserve it. Mortal oath-breakers or those who break the law of the Camarilla.
You are wise to work with the Camarilla. This city is rife with dishonesty and devils. I am glad we can rely on you to help.
You think I'm stupid, Nomad? You are just as manipulative as the rest of them.
Damn.
But not as subtle. I will assist when it suits me, not when you blow your whistle.
Damn, okay.
If it is not too private, will you tell me of your embrace?
I was a soldier in the Second Great War. I followed orders and did things I was not proud of. And after all of it, we were betrayed by our commanders and abandoned. I met a kindred who smelled my rage and asked me if I wanted revenge. She gave me a chance for redemption after every bad thing I ever did. My old commander's wedding ring is around here somewhere, if you'd like to see. It's the one with the finger still in it.
Okay. Hope you weren't part of the Axis powers. The Second Great War, right? That's, you mean World War II, right? I guess can't have just been, you know, sure, soldiers and the Allied forces. I'm sure some of them did pretty bad things as well.
I hear those of your clan suffer a terrible thirst. How do you control it so well?
It's not a well-kept secret, is it? Yes, we have a taste for kindred blood. This is a sin. But is it a sin to punish a sinner? Some kindred deserve to have the tables turned on them. I simply find the ones that have it coming.
Okay. No.
I hope your night is pleasant.
Before I advance this, let me see if I can talk to patients about anything. I haven't really found any more of those crosses, unfortunately, so... Oh, no, I can't. No, she isn't there. Or I guess I'm locked in because I'm doing a main quest. It just so happens that I can also talk to Nico about other shit, since we are
It is
talking to
good
him.
to see you again.
Can I
Will you
actually?
assist me again, Nico?
Yes, of course, my friend.
Yeah, no, okay. I have no choleric blood, and not enough sanguine blood. Alright.
They tell me you have a problem.
Oh, my friend, what have you been up to? I did not expect you to send me such a stray. Be very careful. In my back office.
My thanks. Be well.
Okay. Oh. Huh.
Baker. Now I get it.
So you escaped your companions.
I can feel them. I can taste them. I can sense them with every part of me. They burn like stars. They smell like prey. But you left me to them. To my own men. They could have destroyed me.
And why did they not destroy you?
So why did they not?
They almost did. When I awoke alone, the hunger drove me mad. I killed the first soldier who checked on me. I had to hide the body, then myself.
Those who need coddling are not worthy of Clan La Sombra. You should have found yourself a Ventru. Be grateful that I am shielding your existence from the Prince. Given that many would take your head, your survival is still in the balance. I understand your troops learned of the glacier. You led them here instead.
To the slaughter. Men who used to trust me, who had lives, who had families.
You made your bed.
Yeah.
Now you shall lie in it forever. Just throw no more attention to Seattle.
I can respect that. So, what now, my sire?
Now, the IAO will still investigate Seattle. We both know that. But you know how your old masters think, how they talk. You will make use of this.
Now's your chance, Fire. If you're gonna point this gun.
Oh shit. Oh wow, you can actually do this, huh? Damn. Oh god. Wow, okay. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna upend the... Well, I guess if you wanted to, it could be Ryong as well, but Lu is like the puppeteer here. But then would we be able to find out the whole rebar killer of the modern day though? I'm trying to think. What would Fire do here? What would the Nomad do? You know what? I think it would be very dramatic as well for us to go this route and have Lou Graham killed by the IAO, by our newly sired child, through her misdirection, and to basically fall into Sophia's actual ultimate goal, which is the destruction of Lou Graham as revenge for what she did to Gideon. I think that would make for a nice dramatic story. Because yeah, not always about looking for the ending where everybody gets their way, or is, you know, but there is part of me that does want to lead them out of Seattle. Let this be a vampire thing, a thing that the kindred settle, and not for these human organizations to meddle. Well, then no, it's us. It is the kindred that is pulling the strings here, so it would still make sense. We ultimately still have agency here, so. And I'm trying to think though, yeah, would a Sombra do this? You know what? I think they would, because I think Fire would use this, right? She would use this power. to exert her influence, and yeah, let's go destroy Lou Graham. And that will definitely, like, you know, leave a power vacuum for us to step in with Sophia by our side. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Be careful. Seek out your opportunity. Build your strength. But when you are prepared, make sure Glacier Hotel is destroyed and the spider that lurks at its summit does not escape. Destroy Lou Graham.
Oh, that's one hell of a thing.
And Fabian likes it.
I understand. I can do that.
Very good, child. Now disappear as best you can, and do not look back. Perhaps years from now we shall meet, under different circumstances. Until then, I wish you good night, Mother Hen.
Just Latoya.
Then farewell, Latoya.
There you go.
I should report back to Ryong.
Okay, I wonder...
Tell her what? That you just effectively doomed her sire.
This is quite the pickle.
Oh, we don't have to, right? I guess we can lie, tell them you dealt with it. And then, do we still have a thing where we go to Lou? I wonder. Or if that's gonna be it.
It is good to see you again.
I look forward to speaking to you again.
No comment on having to deal with Latoya there. Former leader of the organization that wants to kill us. But no, we've reined them in now, so it's all good. Okay, I wonder, what do we say to Ryong? I wonder how she'll take to this. Maybe she'll actually be okay with it.
Just need a big score.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how. I guess in a way she is still kind of. I mean, she is the child of Lou, but maybe she'll see this as an opportunity. With Lou out of the way completely, she doesn't have to act as some sort of weird figurehead. I mean, yeah, she does exert some power, but everybody knows, right, that Lou is still kind of in charge, in a way. Let's see.
Now this should be interesting.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I have a report for you about the IAO.
That's so.
Has something happened?
You tell me, Sheriff. Anything you'd like to share?
Forgiveness, best permission. I'd like to share? So she knows, right? I think we're not gonna be able to lie through this. Yeah,
It sounds like you already know.
But I want to hear it from your mouth. Not just Tolly's.
Ah, Tolly.
The head of the goddamn IAO was certainly a choice. Well, obviously, I'd rather you'd followed protocol. However, despite your occlusion of the truth, I know you acted in the best interests of this court. So, for what it's worth,
okay.
You have my permission.
Uh-huh. I mean, yeah, we are the sheriff, and so we are still technically part of the Cameral, so we do need permission, but whatever. We're not gonna say this, though. We are already, I think I do want to see if we can get her onto our side and be okay with having Lou destroyed. Are we gonna tease? Nah, let's not tease. Let's just say this.
As gracious as ever, my prince.
My prince?
Well, it was that, or final death. Now, your report. Did you handle the rest of the hunters as instructed? Or should I expect any more surprises?
Oh boy, yeah. Are we gonna lie about this? Do we think Ryong is gonna side with us? I don't know. I don't know if she will. Like, even if we were to explain that, yeah, it was Lu who orchestrated the rebar killings all those years ago. But yeah, she wasn't even... I don't think Ryong... No, Ryong wasn't even there, so why would she give a fuck about any of that? Yeah, I don't think Ryong would side with us here. So maybe we do keep this a secret. Because I think if we do tell her about the IAO targeting Lu instead, she's gonna act on it and they're gonna be able to like, this isn't a checkmate position, you know, where she isn't gonna be able to do anything about it, and so she would be forced to ally with us or be destroyed as well. I don't know. I don't know if we have things lined up in such a way where she can't say no to this, so maybe we do still keep this a secret. She'll be blindsided by this. You know what? Yeah, we're fucking La Sombra, right? We've played along to, you know, to their tune for all this time. Now we pull out the trump card and we, you know, turn the tables on them. La Sombra, yeah, we are going to take power here.
I instructed Baker. Your sire can rest easy.
Our burden seems lightened.
Suspicious. Okay.
Now, before you go, I need to hear your long-term intentions. Do you plan to stay in Seattle once this Mark business is resolved?
You need help?
You certainly need the help. I could be convinced to stay longer.
No, that won't be necessary. You can go now. You know the way out.
Okay. Yeah, she's not in line with us for sure.
All that remains now is to check in on Lou Graham.
Okay. I guess I could have just said, I thought that was gonna be a little more, more teasing there, but no. The way Fire delivered that was more sincere. I guess if I could make another decision there, I would have just said, I would be leaving.
Pleasant night to you.
Oh, you're not gonna say anything new?
I will see you later.
Okay. Alright. Let's see how it ends here. Let's go meet Lou.
Gotta say, going to beard the monster in her den isn't top of my list, but let's get it out of the way.
So yeah, I wonder if Ryong is gonna be able to do something, since she was suspicious about me lying to her about where we directed the IAO.
Well, here we are. What do you suppose the old bird's after now? Well, play it careful over any accusations. We only have my memory to go on.
You put down those mortal vermin yet? Goddamn rats get everywhere. Rats with goddamn guns.
Do you trust me yet?
You want the honest answer? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
What is your problem?
Look, I'm not exactly nice at the best of times, and I don't pretend to be. But yeah, you rub me the wrong way. You just stroll into town, my town, a town I had to work to be a part of, with your big bad elder reputation and your stupid fucking name, and you're just gifted a place in the Camarilla? Oh, but you don't know how you got here. And for some mysterious reason, no one understands, you can't even fuck off somewhere else. Your story don't quite add up. Something's off about you. Fire.
I mean, I would agree, honestly. we still don't know about how we got here, and how we got afflicted with this curse, this mark. So, I do wonder though, yeah, if maybe she'd be singing a different tune if you had done all of her quests before this, and earned her trust.
What is it you hope to achieve here?
We all know La Sombra are ambitious, right? I just think there's room for working with the Ventru, not against them. Lou might not be Prince anymore, and she might not be at her best right now. But she has a different kind of power. And you can bet your ass I'll keep that power safe.
Well...
From threats both outside and inside the Camarilla.
What are your fears?
Gosh. Spiders and tight spaces.
You are joking.
No shit, Sheriff. Look, I don't know what your angle is here, but I'm not fucking scared of anything. The monster under the bed is me.
Yeah, well, we'll see about how monstrous you'll be once the IAO descend on this building and blow it up. We shall see how useful you'll be to Lou Graham when we turn all the fucking guns on her. Alright, here we go. Even though I do love all of our conversations, it is, you know, definitely gonna be a fun one with this time around. The best one, well. I'm gonna be lying and she'll maybe use her Ventru powers on us as well. We'll see, we'll see. Careful about the accusations though, that's what Fabian said. Uh-huh. Alright, here we go.
Ah, well now.
Let me guess. You need something.
I've been thinking about my big return. Seattle has changed so much these past decades. Funny to think that you should know my city better than even I.
Yeah, do we do the villain monologuing where we mention all of the things we know because we assume that you've already won and that the IAO will destroy this place and destroy her, so that we, you know, gloat to her about what we know? I like all these answers, honestly, except for this one, because we're definitely not going to say that. Nah, but you know what? Let's follow Fabian here, because we might end up... Yeah, let's follow his advice. Let's just say this.
Then is it still your city? Or has it, by chance, been claimed in your absence?
Oh, you're usually better at this. Tell me honestly, forget for a moment that Ryong is my child and I her sire. Do you think she's a good prince?
She is young, and she is new to this. New regimes are always tenuous.
Still, you either swim or you sink. A prince doesn't have the luxury of a life jacket.
Have I displeased you?
No, dear. It was just a question. I want to walk my streets, bathe in their lamplight, hear my footfalls on the rain-silvered asphalt. I long to hunt again. I'm sure you heard I had to let go of the flea-ridden stray. My first real foray will require a little more scaffolding, as it were. Something you, as sheriff, will facilitate.
You are not prince yet, Lou.
Oh, since when has that ever mattered to you? You will scout for me. I need eyes on possible hunting grounds. I prefer to inspect the menu before I dine. I'm in the mood for a young female. And since I feel a newfound spring in my step, perhaps someone a little more effervescent, high-spirited, decadent, oh, positively lustful. I'm thinking black sheep of an old money dynasty, Still bankrolled by the father she renounces into her third Friday night Cabernet.
There's a thing. We know a blood doll of that vintage. Coincidence?
How very specific of you.
Oh, I'm an old romantic. I find the fantasy rounds off the palate, lessen the jowls.
Yeah.
What inspired this particular fantasy?
Just some show I've been watching lately. Television, isn't it marvelous? Don't let me hold you up. I'm positively famished. Just find me a likely spot. And Fire, I want you to know, your service has been noted. Keep it up.
Oh. Optional, meet with Verona. Of course we're gonna meet with Verona.
In a word, what she wants is Verona. And I have an inkling where we'll find the girl.
Where?
The closest thing she has to home. The last place she was truly happy. Atrium.
Got anything new to say?
Well, if it ain't the sheriff, what do you need?
I will speak to you again.
You start flirting with her. Just to make things even more confusing. Okay, let's go. Been a while since we've been to the atrium.
Say, I don't know about this, Fire.
Need I remind you that finding Verona was your suggestion?
I know. It's only... Look, the closer we get, the more I find myself, wondering. It'd be throwing a guinea pig to a lion.
Nothing is decided yet.
Okay, well, if not her, I guess we can find somebody else. Wealthy females. Yeah, you know what, let's, Okay, you know what? I think I'll go meet with Verona. See how she is. And, we can still change our mind when we get there. Yeah. There might be another, potential victim we find in the same place in the atrium.
But it still sucks.
Yeah, Fabian has a soft spot for her. And so far we've been pretty much on the same page as Fabian, like for the entire game, so we're cool. We'll respect his wish to not throw Verona into the lion's den. Are we going through the front door? No. Are we going in through the back again?
Another camera? You never know who's watching. Take it out.
Trying. Come on, game. Just let me do it. Oh, there she is. Coven relocation notice. Discovered just outside the Atrium nightclub. The ink on the notice is so dark, it's a typo. So dark red that it could be mistaken for black to someone without heightened senses. This was not printed in normal ink from any storefront. Notice for the Sisterhood of Corrupted Wanderers. Our beloved Covenstead Atrium is now closed. We will mourn its loss and find a new haunt together, preferably somewhere with strong drinks and loud music. Contact Sanguine Jean with any suggestions. Yeah, she's still here.
beautiful fire. Back to see me again.
Why are you here, Verona?
Where do you think I should be, honey? Can I offer you something to drink?
I am not here to sup on you.
Come on, don't make me feel like a bad hostess. She said I had the best blood she ever tasted, you know. I'm caviar. I'm diamonds in a champagne glass.
I do not enjoy the taste of desperation.
Well, what the hell am I supposed to do then?
She does fit Lou's bill. You really want to throw her to the spider?
What are you going to make of your life? Do you wish to be a walking meal for the rest of your days?
Well, it's kinda embarrassing, but I did used to have a little fantasy that maybe someday Isabella would turn me into one of your kind.
And why would she do that?
You think we're furniture, right? You feed and forget we're there. But the walls got ears, and so do I. I know a few secrets I'll take to my grave. Or perhaps not, if I never end up in one.
Interesting. But words like that could see her killed before they even leave her mouth.
This is not something I will do for you, but I will consider your wish.
Yeah.
You may be approached by a kindred called Lou Graham.
Oh?
If so, find a way to run. If you must let her drink, do so, but then be on the next train by daylight. She will devour you. She will betray you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Perhaps we will speak again.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you warned her. But we still need a meal for Lou.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna satisfy her. Should we see if we can't find a few other dishes? No harm in having options. Forget the daddy.
Oh. Letter from Daddy. Discarded letter found on the ground, roughly torn at the edges of its dirty footprint up. Sugar Plum, so good to hear from you. Your mom and I have been sick with worry when we didn't hear from you girls for so long. You're busy being the star of the social scene. I don't mean to cramp your style. Sure would be nice to get a phone call now and then. And don't you worry about a thing, Sugar. I got new credit cards for you and your sister enclosed. Don't tell your mom. She says I'm spoiling you and you should just come home. Well, what's youthful of not picking up heels a little? Give her some love, Daddy.
And all that jazz, we look for rich, high in spirits, and female.
Missing notice, Isabella Moore. Newspaper cutting stained with teardrops and a smudge of red lipstick. Isabella Moore, owner of the infamous nightclub Atrium, appears to have fled the city among vicious rumors of controversy. Okay. Empty wine glass. There was bottled blood here the night of Isabella's attempted masquerade breach. It appears to have been consumed, at least in part. The stench of it still lingers on the empty wine glass. Okay, where are we gonna find somebody else? Oh, we have no emotional attachment to, so we won't feel guilty about sending them to Lou. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to look for, oh, that's just the camera that I broke. I guess, we're just gonna have to look around for people here. Where do we start looking for that, though? Huh. Maybe back at the glacier? Bunch of wealthy patrons there. How about you? No, wait, are you...
Want to get into business together?
There you go.
Sexy business?
I know someone who would love to meet you. I shall arrange an introduction.
Sorry, I can't help. I need to... I'm expected at home any minute.
Oh, damn.
Well, reckon we have ourselves some options. Let's get back to Lou. Figure out how much we want to spoil her night.
Oh, that still actually was successful. Alright, sure. Sorry, lady. Yeah. First stranger that fit all the descriptions. Young, female, and rich. Yep. Maybe if I were more cold-blooded, I would have Verona be the victim there, but we still have some of our humanity left, I guess. Yeah, maybe in a... if I do ever get the desire to replay this game, maybe I'll just go full cold-blooded.
Guess we decided against Verona? I doubt Lou will be happy, but she doesn't get to win every time.
Yeah, if she wanted to, you know, get Verona, she'd go out and do it herself. Yeah, we're not gonna give her anything now that, you know, we're dead set on getting her dead, so. Even though we've gotten into her good graces, yeah. We've had this divergence now. In another timeline, maybe I would have actually been okay with being Lou's good little sheriff. But now we ain't doing that.
You're back! And what delights do you have in store, dear?
The streets of Seattle could not fulfill your more specific requirements. But there are still a few candidates I can recommend.
That is disappointing. No, don't tell me. You found me a preacher, didn't you? Oh, I can't stand the devout. At least tell me they're not orthodox.
No.
Then I suppose they will suffice. Now, will that be all for tonight?
Tim, was it you who branded me? Just go straight.
I have some questions of a personal nature.
Your interest is flattering. Ask away, dear.
I wish to hear of your embrace.
Oh, that old chestnut. I remember it almost like a coronation. It was raining that night. My sire was one of the gentlemen callers at my establishment. He seldom wanted one of my girls. He was always more interested in me. One night, he got me alone and asked about my prospects. A German immigrant running the most prestigious brothel in Seattle. He asked if I wanted investment, mentorship. I said no. He liked that. I remember my face in the looking glass after he embraced me. The rain, the soul of the city, shining in my hair like a crown of diamonds. And I knew then what I was and what I would be. We don't have monarchs in the States, not officially. But every time it rains, I'm reminded of my crown.
Mm-hmm, okay. Yeah. That's why we need to yank it off of her.
Does your sire walk among us still?
What do you think?
Okay.
There was an exhibit about you in the underground tour.
Don't tell me you listened to that hogwash. People started to notice I wasn't aging, so I had to fake my departure. And some malcontent from one of the brothels saw fit to tell everyone I died of syphilis. Syphilis? But in the end, I had the last laugh.
And what was that?
They used to call me the Queen of the Lava Beds. Not literal lava, of course.
Lava.
But for her, I tried to make an exception. I calculated her worth in gold based on her profits, melted it down, and made her lie in it. She was my dining table for years.
Jeez.
Oh, but too much gold can be so awfully garish.
Damn, okay.
I am curious about your relationship with Ryong.
What about it?
You have a lot of influence.
My child and I are usually of one mind. Important when siring to share similar values. Every so often she needs a little more encouragement, but we soon find accord. One way or another.
Okay. Alright, so do we just ask this question outright? God, yeah. I kind of want to, just for, you know, the drama. But there is a part of me that feels like maybe asking any of this sort of stuff will jeopardize the attack on her. Do we just leave this a mystery? Well, I mean, we don't actually know. I mean, it is kind of still a mystery. We don't know for sure that she was the one who branded fire. But no, I do feel like it's not really her. I feel like it really must have been. I think it really was Sophia. So, yeah. Well, we just not. Yeah. I wonder if I just leave her in the darkness here. Should be fitting for a La Sombra before she gets destroyed. Staring at her. An awkward silence. I kind of want to ask this for the drama. Maybe it's already been, since I already made that decision, it is gonna happen. She is gonna get destroyed by the IAO. And better to just see what she has to say about this, confronted with that possible accusation. But yeah, no, I don't think it was her. Like, it was definitely them in the 20s, the 1920s, but I don't know if it was for this time. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what are we jeopardizing here? Our relationship? No, because he's gonna. No, I just worry that bringing anything up like this would end up messing things with the plan to get her destroyed by the IAO. I hope not, because I don't necessarily see how that would be the result of me asking her about that. So I want this for the drama. I want this for the dialogue. And yeah, if it is assured now that she's dead, you know, might as well get something out of her. Fuck it, let's ask her.
Was it you who branded me?
Fire. That is quite the accusation, given its implications. Are you, a La Sombra of all kindred, insinuating that I am Sabat? Just why would I want to destroy all I have built?
Okay. I mean, yeah, she reacted in a way that is very expected. This is the one thing that, well, I guess we could say that it's not my implication. It's either of these two, I think. Like, this is the... If we are gonna follow this route of her being quote-unquote Sabat, yeah, but that wasn't exactly my implication that it was not Sabat. Maybe we'll go with this.
That is not what I mean to imply. I simply cannot afford to leave stones unturned while this mark remains.
Really, I don't know why I put up with this. In fact, you should just leave. I don't care. I'm done.
Lou,
Did I stutter? You know, I have the strangest feeling that all the chips are about to scatter across the table.
Uh-oh.
I don't recommend returning, for your sake.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, alright.
Well, should we see what Sophia has for us?
Mm-hmm. Chips are about to scatter for sure. I guess, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, we'll see. No, because we already... No, I'm good. I think I'm good. Oh, she's not gonna be good. I'll be good.
Finally time to sit down with Sophia. Let's hope she has your mark all figured out.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess asking Lou about that basically destroys your relationship with her. But yeah, again, it's fine.
Looks
because...
like I'm not getting rid of you anytime soon, am I? Pleasure is...
No. Yeah. But yeah, it's fine because we did... It's... redirect the IIO to kill her, so... Whatever. Well, again, we'll see. Maybe by... this might end up tipping her off, and then she does something in preparation then. Yeah, we'll see. I may have just jeopardized all of that because of my insistence for drama. We'll see. Hopefully it just ends up in a satisfying way. I want things to be exciting.
Should we sit?
The court seemed pleased that you tidied up those hunters, dear. Perhaps you might tidy up your appearance, too.
Oh, you don't like the way that I'm dressed up as a Tremere?
How do you really feel about the Seattle court?
That is a dangerous question. Why do you ask?
You are older and wiser than most, and I trust your opinion.
In truth, just between you and I, my dear, I confess I rather fear them. I may be powerful in my own way, but this court is chaotic. The natural order is upset, and so am I.
Oh, we're definitely asking endgame questions here.
What are your hopes?
For myself? Oh, not much. I don't thirst for political power. Just keep my little shop, expand my little library, acquire enough esoteric knowledge to expand my powers beyond the ken of the mightiest eldritch horrors.
Yeah, not very
Just
ambitious.
a small summer house.
Yep.
What are your fears?
Understandable.
I don't fear much, except the downfall of my clan. The other clans used to shun my kind. We were deemed unnatural. Before my time, of course, but the historical tomes are full of dark recounts. The Camarilla, the Masquerade, holding our place in kindred society. This is what keeps us safe. We must make sure we do not repeat the mistakes of the past.
I look forward to speaking again soon.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I think I kind of want to talk with Nico. Yeah. Let's go talk to Nico first. Before, I don't know, I feel like shit's gonna go down now that we talk after once we talk to Sophia. Yeah, because it's really yeah, Mrs. Thorne and Nico, the NPCs that we really I've grown some interest in because of, you know, the side quests we've actually done for them. They're interesting
Good to
characters.
see you still in one piece.
Oh no, nothing. Damn. Okay.
I look forward to speaking to you again.
Maybe patience then? Or maybe we got to ask that of Mrs. Thorne because of relationship with him.
Nico said the gun-happy mortal fuckers aren't sniffing around anymore. Good shit. So, I've been thinking about you a lot. Shapes, forms, intersections, you know? I want to explore that. Go on a journey, touch and taste. You want it too?
Hell yeah, there you go. All worth it. Before we talked with Sophia, we also upset the last time we talked to her because we put her on the suspect list, so
I was hoping I would get to try you, Patience.
Damn, try, huh? Aroused.
You are mine.
Yes, please. Now. Now! I really, really enjoyed that. But now I gotta find something.
Okay.
How do you feel about the court? The prince?
I don't pay much attention to any of them.
You have an independent spirit.
I guess so. I never felt much need to fit in. Only dead fish follow the stream, you know?
Ah. I like that. that expression.
What will you do when your work is finished?
Good question. Who knows? Once you've made your greatest possible masterpiece, what's the point in carrying on? Maybe I'll just walk into the sun.
Damn.
I think I gotta grab some more paint before this thing dries.
Do you think you will gain acclaim and recognition when your piece is complete?
Oh, sweetie, no one ever cares about your art until you die. And I never died. I just turned into something else. So why bother trying to impress? I create for me and me alone.
You know what? I can respect that. Definitely. Yeah. You know, and I'm also just glad that the game still allows you to have these deeper conversations with these NPCs, even if you don't really do their side quests. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, like getting to ask them questions and knowing more about their motivations, their hopes and dreams, their fears, you know, their opinions of the Camarilla, the goings on of the city. Yeah, I really do wish that the side quests were way more interesting. Because if they were, I think I would be I'd definitely be way more motivated to do them, because I do feel like these NPCs are, you know, they're interesting. They're characterful, you know. I feel like I would appreciate them even more. Like, I'm sure like getting all of these quests done would lead to even more cool conversations with these NPCs. Just that, yeah, it's just kind of hard to bother with them when they're all basically the same. Yeah, it's all very rote stuff. And I'm very much intrigued by the main plot, so I'm just pulled into that direction. Yeah.
Will you aid me once more?
Let's do it.
Well, fortunate. We did already have our entrancing kiss with
I will
Patience,
let you get
so.
back to your work.
All right, cool. Did it read your day, friend? All right. Let's talk with our girlfriend. A kiss from Prospero. Ah, it's a very interesting quest title. Prospero. That's is that that's Shakespeare, right? The Tempest. Am I remembering my high school literature correctly? So yeah. Am I also remembering? I don't even actually remember the story of the Tempest. Something about an island and experiments and a daughter sorcerer or something. Which I guess connects with Sophia being a Tremere thaumaturgist. Thaumaturgist, I think. Yeah, they're blood mages. And we're gonna get a kiss from her. Can't wait.
Well, it's been a busy night or two. I've been mulling, and I've a thing I've been meaning to ask. Your direction to your child, putting the hounds on Lou. Hell of a gamble. If it pays off, it's jackpot, but I'm not sure for who. I gotta ask, though, why do it? Because you don't like her supremeness, or out of idealism, or for a reason I can't fathom?
It was a whim. I mean, she is a monster, for sure. Seattle deserves better implies that maybe Fire wants to be the one. She's gonna be the one who will be better. Well, maybe we say that. I mean, there's also true. Well, maybe we'll say this. We're leaning more towards our La Sombra side.
She stifles Seattle. It deserves to be free of her. Whoever rules should not be under her shadow.
I can't say I disagree. Not after what she did to me and mine. It will be fascinating to see how it plays out. And might be suicidally dangerous, of course, but what day hasn't that been true for us? On other matters, though, here's a question. Say we solve our cases. No more Mark, no more bloody hand. Oh, and the city still stands. Think you'll stay? In Seattle, I mean.
Joke? Serious. There was I initially came into this thinking, as the nomad, right? She's just gonna move away after all of this, but I don't know, maybe we do stay around after, yeah. The development for the nomad, right? And yeah, I'm leaning into the La Sombra aspect now of suddenly seeing that this opportunity presents itself to be the one in power. Yeah, maybe. Maybe she'll become prince then. I mean, she has been the one moving and shaking things over the past 25 hours that I've been playing this game, or I guess, multiple days now. A week or so, more, a couple of weeks. Yeah, you know what? I might do that. Lean into this La Sombra aspect of it. Change, right? Change with the, first, the arc of her, of Fire's development here is first she was not attached, but then as she got entangled in the web of these conspiracies, she has developed somewhat of a fondness for the city, even though personally, at me is my relationship with the in-game city itself. It's not really all of that, to be quite honest. It's because just from a mechanical standpoint, and the narrative standpoint as well, with how they structure the quests in this game. In a different world where, I don't know, maybe the Chinese room, the developers, the studio, who was handed this game, I don't know, 3 years ago, after the development hell of Hardsuit Labs trying to get this project done. They made do with what they had, but in another timeline, right? If they had made the structure of the games quests and interactions with the city, I could see myself being more honest with saying that I have grown fond of the city. Because as the game is, as my experience right now, it's not really, don't have that kind of relationship with the city. It is mostly a kind of empty hub that I go walk back and forth to get to the main quest. So but let's just go along with the story for Fire here, that she has, or maybe not necessarily an emotional attachment to it, but she sees it as an opportunity to take power. As a city to be ruled instead of a city to just merely inhabit. She is the one who is making things right, I guess, from her perspective. Setting things right and seeing it from that viewpoint of power. And now that we have enacted power with our most recent actions, decisions, maybe if this isn't the most ideal way, I mean ideal in the moral, ethical way, I think it still is in line with the whole drama of the world of darkness and vampire politics. In the end, everybody has these ambitions. She's not gonna be, I've played her with some level of compassion with humanity, obviously with Verona, the most recent example, and with Fabian as our somewhat kind of a conscience. But still, there is still that aspect of her wanting to use power, you know, wield power. She's had enough of these idiots in fighting. And she does not, yeah, she hasn't taken kindly to being used as a tool, being under control of, you know, Lu, Ryong, the Sabbat, right, the gardener. Yeah. You know what, why not?
I aim to be prince here, Fabian.
That... What? No, you're serious?
Intrigued.
That is a turnip I didn't expect to pull out of the garden. Well then, I suppose we'll see.
Yeah, neither did I.
Idle thoughts. We've still got work cut out for us if we can find a thread to pull. The mark's still there, and that's a straight line to the Sabbat still being with us. That's our danger.
Why did Lu put your sire into a wall?
He was too close, would be my guess. Willing to expose that she and Ghoul Campbell were behind the killings. I guess we're halfway to justice with Campbell buried. And who knows, maybe your child will put Mama in the ground and bring it all the way.
How did your sire come to join the Sabbat?
That's a great puzzle, isn't it? Maybe he was that way before I met him, but I didn't smell that sickness. Not a hint. Did someone whisper to him down there in the dark? Or did his far-reaching gray matter wander into the wrong mind?
I used to think the Sabbat were here to do what they always seek to. Cause chaos and confusion, weaken the court's resources, destroy the elders, and shatter a city's power structures beyond repair. But what do they want here? It seems more subtle.
I think we've heard one shoe drop and have yet to hear the other. Whoever bound you had a powerful intent. Maybe they're just riding the wild horse that is the Sabbat. Whipping it onto... I don't know where.
Yeah, these two intentionally left this question last because, yep.
Who leads the Sabbat? Has someone replaced Gideon?
I'm not at all sure he was at the helm. As to who is, we don't have many leads. It's been a while since anyone's used your mark. Either they're scared now, or you're already acting as they wish.
I'm thinking it's the latter.
Who benefits from the nomad's actions in the city?
Where is Sophia?
Why not ask the Wicked Witch of Books and Beans? On second thought, don't tell her I called her that.
Have you seen Sophia?
Ah, yes indeed. I was wondering when you'd bother to ask me. I have something for you.
Did Sophia leave it?
Have you been hit around the head recently, dear? She left some time ago, but she did request I give this to you.
What is this?
An apparatus for recording one's voice.
Oh.
Interesting.
Saw that.
Let me help you. These things can be tricksy.
Tricksy.
Sire, I have the solution for you. Meet me at the conservatory in the park, and I'll fill you in. Be careful, be careful.
An assignation, dearie?
Sophia, fire, and flowers in the park? My.
Okay. Here we go. A kiss from Prospero. Yep. Remember seeing that recorder. Playing as Fabian. You got anything else to say?
How fare on this dreadful night?
You have a pleasant night.
Yeah, it's pleasant, not dreadful. Alright. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. I don't think I'm gonna be... Unless this does turn out to be like the final...
Found. Sophia, I mean. I've a thought that visiting another garden might tie into our gardener.
Huh. Think about that. See the connection. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, if this... Yeah. See if this takes long, or if this is going to be the final. Maybe the game will say if it's a final quest. I'm guessing maybe there's still one more thing that'll happen. Maybe one more quest where we see the result of the IAO going after Lou. Maybe. But yeah. Yeah, I think this might not be the final thing though. Yeah. I could see the game giving like a warning, like a point of no return, like, oh, this is the final thing. Gunfire from the docks! Reports have been pouring in of gunfire coming from the city docks last night, with police action today cutting off the surrounding area for investigation. This comes just one day after hopeful citizens welcomed the arrival of unidentified military troops, hoping their presence would bring an end to the days of increased public violence and vandalism. Are the new arrivals responsible for the gunfire, or is this gang warfare taken to the next level? Seattle PD have yet to give a statement on this situation. An investigation is underway. Lovely and well-tended botanical garden in Seattle. Built in the 1800s, this building in the park is something of a landmark of the city. It boasts an impressive specialty plant collection, including many rare specimens cultivated in its greenhouses. Yeah, this is gonna be it. Lou Graham, Seattle's retired prince. Yeah, this might be where, I don't know, Sophia lays down her final trap, or maybe she does just say, yeah, you've been acting on my accord, so you just go along with this, and we'll be good. Although I do wonder then if maybe me accusing her, like actually bringing that up, might have also put a wrench on this whole thing. And then she does try to, I don't know, use an iron fist instead of potentially being more, I don't know, soft on her desire to actually maybe potentially even rule alongside me, the elder. We'll see. Ah, we're gonna go inside the conservatory. Alright. More shit for me to use my telekinesis. Ah, here we go. Yep. About to progress the story. Okay, how long have I been recording? Let's see. Oh, almost, 3 hours. Crap. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's do this. The game did say this is the final thing. It did say it's gonna progress the story, but yeah, I feel like there's still gonna be 1 or 2 more main quests. But yeah, this is gonna be the reveal, right? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna let this play out, and then, and then maybe I'll call after that. Unless it does feel like we're just gonna be... Well, no, I think I am gonna call it after this. Leave it to 1 more session. There also is a part of me that wants to stop now. I could actually do that. Ah, fuck it, let's do it. Not if you're La Sombra. Well, I guess only against mortals. This place.
I wonder why Sophia didn't want to meet at the cafe. Guess she's somewhere ahead. Not sure I like this, though.
Yeah, pretty pink color. Purple.
You smell that? Kindred blood. Sophia's blood. Oh, I think we have a problem.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe she wasn't actually... Well, I don't know. Maybe she was also being used. We'll see. Save newspaper cutting. Greenhouse of Terror. Visitors to Seattle's Volunteer Park Conservatory got a fright earlier this week when a human foot was spotted half buried among the bromeliads. Is that how you say that? Bromeliad? Bromeliad? Gruesome discovery caused quite a stir as visitors swarmed to photograph the disembodied appendage, or the area was swiftly cordoned off by conservatory staff. We'd like to apologize for any distress or confusion caused by the events that occurred in the Bromeliad house on Tuesday this week, said a representative. A lost prosthetic limb from an old Halloween display seems to have been unearthed during some recent overnight pruning work, which visitors mistook for a real human foot. We regret any alarm this incident caused. Be careful. Now, okay, that is definitely ominous. Alright. Hands and feet.
Smashed pots. Either the botanist needs therapy or something took a turn.
Botanist's first day instructions. A printed letter marked with dark brown fingerprints that smell of soil, has deep creases dividing into corridors, as though repeatedly folded and unfolded. Welcome to the team, Mr. Warren. Sorry I couldn't be here to greet you in person. New position required me to relocate before your start date. Please be aware that our conservatory is a unique and special place, so we have a few house rules that you may find equally unique. You're responsible for cleaning up after yourself. Dispose of waste and plant cuttings immediately. Limit noise, speak in hushed tones, and avoid loud noises wherever possible. Familiarize yourself with the emergency exits and ensure pathways are clear at all times. Do not touch or move plants that are not under your area of supervision. Do not touch equipment that does not belong to your area of supervision. Do not gossip or spread harmful rumors. You must vacate the conservatory before nightfall. No exceptions. No wandering, exploring, or poking around in areas that don't concern you. Do not ask annoying questions. Audrey will provide you with a full inventory of plants in the farmhouse and help you settle in. Wish you an uneventful time. All the best, Emmeline Engel. Okay. Obviously, definitely some vampire activity happening here during the night. Emmeline Engel. E.E. Why did I suddenly remember all the stuff from the beginning? With all of the initials, the cryptic messages that I found where fire first awoken? Yeah, that's fire. Nomad. F. Wait, who is... Oh, is that Fabian? The only F that I can remember. Angry, unwilling donor. Keep low. Asshole sheriff been sniffing around, yeah? Mortal blood mixed with something that the nomad cannot quite identify. Flirtatious donor. That's hard to come by. Another F. Gets D before sunrise. He has your money. Key. JJ, yeah, that's Campbell. Wait, is that Campbell? I think that's Campbell, right? Estrogen pills, uh-huh. Oh, okay. So I've also been recently watching a playthrough of the first Bloodlines because of, yeah, playing this game. I haven't found the time to actually play the first game myself, so I'm just watching a playthrough. Yeah, this is definitely a reference to the first game, the date, and yeah, the estrogen pills, because that was a thing in first game. This is Dale's stuff. Oh, D is Dale. Right. The ghoul who was Rebar killed. Who's P? I don't remember. I'm trying to see if there's been an EE before. Yeah, recording device. Yeah, so Sophia was doing research on stuff. Yeah. Till delivery. Yeah, I never. Yeah, Funmark Memorial, Old Grave. Girl Boss. Hunters. Okay, well, it's in EE. I'm just imagining things. Right, well. Flourishing plants. Rural ferns, growing well and thriving. Underneath the stronger smells of earth and plants, there is the faint but unmistakable scent of rotting human flesh. Yeah. It's where they basically bury bodies that they've experimented on or feasted on or whatever. Horticulturalist notes. Page of handwritten notes tearing along the left margin implies it fell from a notebook. Date November 12. Temperature and humidity. Average temperature 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 40%. Increased humidity. Watering. Water last night. Close of shift. Soil still damp this morning despite low humidity. Lighting. Adjusted shades at the east side to reduce light exposure for shade-loving plants. Pest disease check. All clear. No signs of leaf spot or pest. Fertilizer. As per instructions, I have not fertilized the ferns in months. If they grow faster and stronger than any ferns I've ever seen. Okay, so wait, are they growing? Are they fertilizing these plants with the remains of human bodies? I mean, I don't know. I mean, that always has been the case, right? Like we all get when you're dead and buried, the soil eats you. I mean, worms, but you know what I mean. Maybe some, kindred blood. I don't know. Are they making vampire plants? Yeah. Plants are growing faster and stronger, even having not been fertilized. So, yeah. Are we gonna fight a vampire plant? Resident Evil style?
I recognize that sound.
Oh, the unbirthed again.
The unbirthed.
All right. Okay, well. So right, remember I can't feed on these guys, so I can't restore blood normally. Gotta change my abilities. Let's do that. I don't have blood to possession, unfortunately. Oh, also not enough. Don't have enough blood to do the thing. Okay, what about wait, this, and I do this. I can do the shadow step. Okay, so there's 1, 2. Wait, what is that? That's not a thing. Yeah, I can just slink into the shadows again because of my ability after killing enemies. Shit. Yeah, I gotta be careful. Can't recover blood from feeding on enemies.
Well, this is not good. Unbirthed? This feels like a nest fire. She better be okay.
Oh, wait, so the unbirthed is coming from this then. Okay. From the dead bodies? Right, because what was the thing about the unbirthed? They've been given, wait. Just look at the entry for that. Smell like corpses.
More blood. Reckon someone's gone for a walk with our girl, and not to show her the roses. Must be a way through somewhere.
Oh, they can climb. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I wonder. I guess because they have increased senses that they can hear me coming up behind them even if I'm like crouching. So sometimes sprinting up to them works, sometimes it doesn't. That works. Yeah, I gotta remember that I can also just oh shit. I can feed on you. Alright, thankfully I can do that now. Okay. Thin Bloods. So we got more of the Sabbat now, actual Sabbat, instead of just the Unbirthed.
We shall bring them all to their knees.
Fools.
Whenever the Camarilla throws
Damn.
The darkness holds its breath.
I just instantly killed him. Oh, you see that? You not suspect that? Oh, somebody's right here. Going with your friend. Okay, well. Okay, are we being led to believe that Sophia is being taken hostage here? Or is she not the puppet master?
Sabat, and they're not here for a picnic. What has Sophia gotten herself into?
Following review, Botany Quarterly. Copy of Botany Quarterly magazine. Bookmarks placed at a double-page feature about the conservatory. Stunning in Seattle. The conservatory turning its competitors green with envy. Volunteer Park Conservatory is setting a new standard in the botanical world. With a breathtaking collection of rare and vibrant plants that captivate enthusiasts and experts alike, this green oasis has cultivated an extraordinary array of species, some of which are seldom seen outside of the native habitats. Oh. Is that possible? See some of those plants clipping through the window. Okay, here we go. Oh. That's fun. Yeah, we kill each other.
It is about time.
Found him! Why?
Why? Oh, look at that. Yeah, soften up the big guy. So that when I get around to him... Oh. Everybody's going there. Yeah. I wonder how long that lasts.
Join me.
Will they just keep fighting? Yeah, I think they will. Until maybe they kill that guy? Until he takes many down with him. That'd be fun. Okay, it seems like they've all fled the...
Anticipation is delicious.
The top floor. Got them all out of the...
Here.
Can't get away from me? And there you go. I need to get more of the guns that are left up here.
Come out. I yearn to see. The fight is here. You can't hide forever.
Oh, I think I can. More guns. This big ass mallet. Yummy.
come out.
Thin blood. Can I shoot with this? No, yeah, can't.
Come out and face the hand.
I think there's only 2 of them left, actually.
Let me behold you.
You know what? Let me hold you, actually. Where's the big guy? Yeah, don't fight each other. Are y'all done? No, still fighting. Yeah, weaken each other first. Yeah, the heavies, both like elites. You got the martial artists here. Climbed up. Yeah, they're chasing after each other. Or are they done? They might be done.
I wanted more.
Oh, they're done. Okay. You go. You get your gun. Well, we can probably just feed on this guy. Don't need to make them know where we are.
This way.
Nope. Off with your head. I guess everybody. Okay. Where is Sophia? Down here, I suppose.
Just how big is this place?
Yeah, that's why they have a lot of these these areas marked as do not explore for normal employees. You got a whole base of operations here. Sabbat right underneath our noses. I don't know if the Sabbat actually knows about. Oh, if Marilla knows about this whole place. I bet they do, right? This whole operation, unless I don't know. Yeah, managed to keep it a secret all this time. I mean, I guess Lou didn't know about Gideon, right? So yeah. Ooh. Behind that kind of door, you know it's serious business. More blood. Okay. Descent into hell. We've been led down here. For the final ritual, where she will take control of us. Are we gonna get Diablo-ized? Is that gonna be her plan? Yeah. That's why she's been calling us her love. Hers. That's why she has been very much
They took her this way.
interested.
Oh shit, fire. This is serious.
Fabian still believes, right? I mean, you guess because he believes in the goodness of her heart. Well, I guess I could still be mistaken here, and this could be as straightforward as Fabian is making it out to be. That yes, she is in fact in trouble. Oh, look at that. The marks right there. Note from St. Paul's Mission Hospital. Piece of paper with a printed letterhead for St. Paul's Mission Hospital. There's a message in barely legible handwriting. As promised, O plus 9 liters, O minus 5 liters, A plus 4.5, A minus 3, B plus 0.5, B... No, it's negative, not plus. Yeah, it's blood types. A positive? Yeah, that's B positive, B negative. Source says we can get you some AB, but it'll cost you extra. Come find me to discuss. She needs a lot of blood. Yeah, she's a freaking blood mage. She's a Tremere. Yeah, that's her conspiracy board. Or her plan. Fuck off, 2020. Still resonant. Handwritten offer. AJ. We're holding a couple of real rowdy assholes down at the station. I'm sick of the sight of them. I reckon tonight I might just fall asleep at my desk around 1ish and leave the keys next to the coffee pot. DW. Who is AJ DW? I guess Katsumi also a doctor? Maybe. Could be Katsumi actually? I don't know. There is still this whole thing with mysterious contact, right? That's the mark. Yep. It's everybody. Pinboard of court faces. A sprawling pinboard depicting members of the Seattle Camarilla. The photographs of Campbell, Benny, Isabella, and Willem have been crossed out. Polly, Young, and Lou's photos are unmarred. There's no picture of Katsumi or of Sophia. Yeah.
The entire court, by the looks of it. A selection of targets. No sign of Katsumi and no Sophia. Too unimportant, perhaps? Hopefully a good sign.
Oh, come on, Fabian. You know where this is heading. Yeah, that's Fabian, right? Campbell, Benny, Isabella, and Willem. Campbell, Benny, Isabella, and Willem. And yeah, that's Fabian. It's funny. They still don't have a face for him. That's so funny. Is it really that important to keep his face hidden? Two X's. Or yeah, maybe perhaps Katsumi and Sophia are conspiring together. Sophia being the person that Katsumi has been meeting with. Oh, scary. Wheelchair suddenly jostling. Oh, chains. Is this still real or is this psychological? With Sophia or oh no, there's an actual. Come here. Okay, maybe that wasn't the smartest way to go about it, but I was caught off guard by Unbirth right next to me there in that jail cell. So yeah, there have been these are like experiments, I guess. The Unbirth here. The corpses buried in to feed the plants.
this place?
Nowhere that's good.
Codex updated. Strange door. Heavy door, does not smell of mortals. Smells of kindred and the sweet, musty rot of decay. Where is that door? I don't even see it. Yeah, I got these padded cells. Is that it? That must be it, right? Old notebook. Small notebook, and appears to be many years old, judging by the yellowing of the paper and fading of the ink. Last page reads, Subject 7 was interred in the test area and exposed to bovine blood. For 24 hours, minimal activity was observed. Subject exhibited only minor twitching in the extremities, suggesting limited reanimation potential. Yeah. Subject 8 was introduced to avian blood. Despite the smaller volume of blood, slight muscle contractions were noted. However, full reanimation did not occur. Subject 9 received lupine blood. Within 12 hours, there was a significant increase in subject activity, including partial reanimation of the upper limbs and head movement. This outcome suggests a stronger reanimation effect compared to the other animal sources tested. However, the result was short-lived. It's old, and so they tried animal testing to see that it had limited effects, so they just went full human testing. Human blood. And yeah, I guess it would also make sense for Katsumi to be maybe potentially a target here, considering oh, look at that right there. Considering that, you know, he is a doctor. Oh, am I gonna have to? Okay, no, here we go. And if we go down, trap will be set. Because we need elder blood. The best kind of blood. Alright. Here we go.
I know this place.
It's all coming back.
I was brought here, I think. Before I woke. I do not know how many times. I remember.
Half-empty blood bottle. Half-empty bottle with a label that reads Subject 32. The bottle is half-empty, but is clearly room temperature mortal blood. It isn't clear where the rest of it is gone, but there is a line along the rim that shows it's once almost entirely full. Okay. There we go. Oh, more blood over there.
What do you remember?
Pain.
You were tortured?
They asked no questions, and I gave no answers. I was still in torpor, and yet I remember the sound. Wheels beneath me, moving me. Then I would burn. I could not scream. This was where it happened. This is where I was marked.
Yeah, there are like figures there, strung up on the walls. Torn shipping notice. Shipping notice has been partially torn, leaving only the left-hand column still legible. Priority mail from Al Marwan Gifts, Damascus, Syria. Shipped to Artemisia Worldwide, Seattle, Washington, USA. Content, semi-valuable antiques. Date, January 6th. June 6, 2005. Okay, was that her? This, yeah, I guess this could be Fire's body. Letter from Damascus. This appears to be part of a letter. Blood spatters cover much of the text. The smell of the paper is a match for the smell of the inside of the crate where the nomad awoke and met Fabian for the first time. Historical records are most extraordinary. Yeah, redacted. Redacted identification of the nomad assumes a voyage from Redacted to Cairo. Difficult journey for any of us, but they are known for their extensive travels. Features match drawings of Redacted from Sofia in 1734. What? I envy that you will speak with them, but I fear the consequences of their awakening. It has a postage mark from Damascus. Wait, Sophia. It's a place, right? Not... No, wait, no. They're features. So that's not... Yeah, no, like the facial or, you know, like physical features, right? Of Redacted from... No, from... No, from... Huh. Yeah. No, yeah, that's... Okay. Experiment table. Smells of antiseptic disinfectant with an undertone of latex. A minor whiff of burnt flesh is also present. Kindred flesh. Yeah, so yeah, they were experimenting on her. See how she would react, I guess. Yeah, that's what the experiments are for, right? Testing. In the lower left corner, there are 3 distinct slashes, as though the person who penned this was holding the paper down with a clawed hand while they wrote. The lettering's purposeful, and the message is plain. Congratulations, you found an elder. As the nights grow longer, there are fewer and fewer of us around. From what I can tell, you have discovered none other than the legendary Nomad. I've never had the pleasure, personally. But if this is the Nomad, a word of warning. This event that you're planning, to put the Nomad into the middle of it is foolish in the extreme. Elders and antediluvians are not playthings that you trifle with. There's a plan for our existence, and some younglings messing around with things they do not understand will only cause more pain for us all. You may claim that this is all about serving Kane's will, but mark my words. If the Nomad really is part of Kane's grand designs, then you should make damn sure that whatever you do in Seattle furthers his plan, not your own. From one novice to another, be careful. Or don't. It's not like you're going to listen to anything I say anyway. But if you do wake the Nomad, and if you live through it, I'd appreciate some time with him. It's not often that I get to have a decent conversation with someone who has more than 2 brain cells to rub together. Pass my regards to our other reawakened acquaintance. I understand your motivation, and in truth, I find it laudable. I merely question your methods. With sincere hope that you pay attention when someone gives you good advice. C. Beckett, Esquire. I definitely remember, yeah, Cain, yeah, that's like the original, yeah, like Cain and Abel, the Bible story, yeah, the first vampire, the original vampire, antediluvians, the ones who, basically started the Bloodlines. Nodis, yeah, I also remember, like, mentions of that from reading about, World of Darkness. And Beckett, yes. Beckett. If this is the same Beckett, I think this, yeah, there was a Beckett in Bloodlines 1. It was the gangrel who would give some, you know, would nudge the player character towards doing things. Yeah, transform into a wolf. Is this the same Beckett? I think so, maybe, could be. Wait, other reacquainted acquaintance. So it wasn't just the Nomad? Or other, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Noticed. They're like, yeah, so they are furthering, yeah, Kane's will, so kind of like the Sabbat, right? I guess, some way, I don't know, yeah, I don't have the specifics all straightened out. Sure, Noticed community. Yeah. It's all a conspiracy. Grand conspiracy. Scientific experiment notes. A page of typed notes. The ripped holes on the margin indicate it has fallen from a ring binder. Research notes, Duskborn experimentation. Objective, investigate cognitive and mnemonic abilities post-diablerie among Duskborn subjects. Day 446. Subjects TV-17 and TV-19 were isolated from one another and independently presented with a series of flashcards designed to assess the baseline memory retention. Day 448. Subjects TV-17 and 19 are reunited for the first time and compelled to engage in a diablerie deathmatch. Outcome, Subject 17 emerged as the victor. Day 451. Subject 17... Wait, or is that Thin Blood? Yeah? Duskborn, yeah. Duskborn, right, because Thin Bloods, again, from my further readings, that some of them are thin-blooded enough because they're very, like, late-generation vampires. That they can even... They might even be immune to the effects of sunlight. That's why they're called Duskborn, I think. Nickname for them. Subject 17 was tested on the flashcard sequences originally presented to Subject 19. 17 successfully identified the cards previously shown to 19, indicating potential transference or retention of cognitive data through diablerie. Further analysis required, but these findings are promising. Yeah, I'm starting to think that, the Fabian being directed to the Nomad was... it was all planned. This is the test, right? Diablerize him? Maybe, even with Thin Bloods. I don't know. Let's see. And, Sophia has expressed sympathy for the Thin Bloods. But, of course, they've also been experimenting on them, so I don't know. Alright. Oh. Bloody notebook. Used notebook. Last few pages are soaked in old mortal blood, as though dropped into a puddle, rendering them illegible. An earlier page reads, subjects were selected based on diverse criteria: age, health, emotional state, and genetic markers. Blood was drawn under controlled conditions, special attention given to those displaying heightened stress responses, believed to infuse the blood with higher adrenaline and potentially more volatile energy. Preliminary tests confirmed that blood with elevated stress markers exhibits an intriguing luminescence under certain frequencies of ultraviolet light. Potential for energy harvesting noted. Oh, what? What are they doing? Harvesting for energy? Rejuvenation wing. 3A. Okay, more assholes to kill. Alright, I guess I don't have to use my my potion. As I mentioned that, I picked one up. Alright, we get to feed on you. Don't think about the clattering there. Yeah, come in here. Check on your buddy.
None can hide from his sight forever.
Stained book. An extremely old book with no title. It immediately falls open at a page stained with small red flecks that smell of kindred vitae. It reads, let each among us offer a drop of vitae, into the sacred chalice. As we partake, our spirits entwine, drawing us ever closer in eternal unity. Bound by the sacred bond, we shall stand unwavering, loyal and true. From this moment forth, we are brothers in the holy vinculum, forever entwined in fate's purpose. Old book. Extremely old. Like these extremely old-ass computers. They've been doing this for quite some time. Since the 60s. Maybe? Oh, here we go. Sending even further. Down and down.
Right. She did find a clue to your mark.
It seems so.
Oh, more dudes to kill. Oh, are we just gonna be forced into an encounter here? I guess we are.
It has landed to this shadows.
Alright, let's change some abilities here, since we're in full-on fight mode now. Okay, are we going? There more? Okay, that's it? I guess so. Oh no, there are more. Oh, what? Doesn't look like the elevator went all the way down. That looks very silly. Can I just go? No, I guess I have to kill them all, right? Alright then. Yeah, it looks like it bugged out. That's kind of funny. Ow, they can still shoot me. Okay, here's what we'll do. We got the blood explosion. Where is that? Here you go. Or, you know what? How about this? No, I think I want the blood curse. Yeah, definitely. Let's look for something that will set off the damage, because I don't think I can do anything right now since they're stuck there. Here we go. Excuse me? What? Alright, do I have the blood boil? Blood curse? There you go. There you go. That's funny. I got stuck there. Sometimes, yep. Jank helps in your favor, but yeah. This whole place is fucked up. I think maybe doing the Enter Oblivion discipline, blood skill, ability, whatever, bugged out the elevator. Fun. Fun and funny. I'm just walking down these dark, dank halls, and who might that be? Is that a person? Oh, wait, no.
Is it?
Whoa.
Sophia.
Fire.
I brought her here.
And what are you gonna do about it?
Oh. Guess I was mistaken.
How did this happen?
The gardener's destruction was not the end. The snake was, in truth, a hydra. Make no mistake, this was the work of the Sabbat.
I see. This is a blow. She never wavered in her support. Not once. And to happen now? I need a moment. Thank you, Fire. You may go.
Is that our beloved sheriff? I hope you haven't come to bring down the mood. Why are you here? This court is failing. What it needs is experience and a firm hand. We have agreed. I am resuming my duties as prince. We'll soon sort out our troubles.
You usurp your child?
My caretaker childer have, of course, done wonderful things. But Seattle is mine, Nomad. But did I hear that right? Our dearest little Sophia, savaged by Sabbat cultists. Tragic. Oh, tragic.
You had no love for her.
Darling, we mustn't speak truth of the deceased. It's uncouth. Besides, usurper or not, I've never denied the girl's usefulness. I trust you dealt with the culprits?
I destroyed those that I found, but there are still more. The Sabbat must have a leader.
You needn't look very far. After all, who were the first Sabbat, if not Anarchs?
Lou, the Anarchs aren't all...
Child, the Anarchs are nothing but the Sabbat in a new skin.
What are you proposing?
The root of this is Campbell's weakness. He let that filthy Bruja Katsumi build a power base. She has drawn in the weak-blooded and the foreigners and dug them deep into the bowels of this city. She canoodles with nameless sponsors and works with alchemy and perversion. She leads your Sabbat. Her Anarchs must be exterminated.
No.
Foolish child. You can no longer claim praxis. You will not contradict me.
No. I will not. I will not contradict you.
God damn her for a spider.
That's better. Now, as sheriff, you, Fire, will take ownership of destroying the Anarchs.
You can't do this, Fire. This is Lou and her ego. This is no way to close a case.
As sheriff, I will do no such thing.
Oh, I think you will. Unless, of course... Oh, here's an idea. You have one night, to bring me the head of the snake. Destroy Katsumi. The rest can be cleaned up. If you can't deliver, I will announce an immediate blood hunt on every Anarch in this city.
Oh, shit.
For Sophia.
I will not be party to this.
Inaction is action, dear. If you don't comply, your precious Anarchs... Well... You have your orders. Once you're done, we'll see about finding a new sheriff. one who walks to heal. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I guess it's completely wrong about it.
Not now. Outside.
Completely wrong about Sophia then. It really was, I guess, on our side? Well, damn. And I'm starting to think now, maybe if,
You should at least talk to her. There might be another angle.
Talk to who?
Look, I know it's a lot losing Sophia, but just bring Katsumi's head or a blood hunt on every Anarch? She would have hated this.
You have a solution?
No, not yet at least. But I know we can find a way around this.
Okay. But then, so wait, is it really gonna be Katsumi then? Gonna be Katsumi who, was actually leading the Sabbat? Yeah. She has this is her way of taking back power, I guess. Yeah. Alright. Oh, it's just straight to meeting Katsumi. The coursing of the rats. Or it could be, yeah, just some other completely new character who was, Or could it still be Lou? I don't know. Yeah. I'm also starting to wonder if there was going to be any way to actually prevent Sophia from dying there. I have a feeling not really. She is going to be the thing that will push you towards taking action in a big dramatic way. But yeah, I don't know, there was like something about that whole lead up felt suspicious, but apparently not. Yeah, no, it really was just her being the victim, unfortunately. Yeah. So I don't know, it did kind of feel to me like it was going to be a reveal that she was, you know, doing this all along, but no. No, it was just her actually being another victim, which is unfortunate. That's sad. Feel bad about that. Should have just trusted her this entire time. Now I wonder if I hadn't actually accused her in that last conversation. We wanted to linger together because that was like a thing, right? No, but no, she would have still left, right? And she would have still gone to the conservatory anyway. Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah. Sabbat have an underground stronghold hidden beneath the conservatory in the park. They've been in Seattle for many years, plotting something big that is still to come. There's evidence of blood rituals, flesh crafting, and careful plans set in motion to systematically take down the court of Seattle. And it is clear that they intend for the Nomad to take a role somehow. Yeah. Still don't know what exactly is the role, but, you know, diablerie is definitely the whole thing here. Volunteer Park Conservatory. Nomad discovered its secret hidden beneath this historical structure. This long served as a stronghold for the Seattle Sabbat. Hidden underground lair rests beneath its glass walls, where grim experiments and gruesome rituals have been conducted for decades. Okay, so there wasn't like a grand twist after all. In a way, I kind of find that disappointing. I kind of wish Sophia just wasn't a victim and that she would have been more involved. I would have loved it if she did turn out to be part of that whole conspiracy. And now I'm just sad. Disappointed. Painted a whole picture in my head for something more dramatic, but, well. Yeah, Blood Hunt. Camarilla tradition, this violent edict can only be called by the prince. Blood Hunt is a call to arms. Decree that all members of the Camarilla are given permission to hunt down and destroy the kindred that the prince is targeted, even allowing diablerie. This command is normally reserved for only the most heinous traitors. Dr. Katsumi Ishizaki, Anarch Voice. Katsumi commands enough respect to be regarded as a leader among the Seattle Anarchs, though she does not command them all. Alright, whatever, yep. Despite Katsumi's efforts, Lou Graham has called a blood hunt with a target on Katsumi. I don't think she's gonna be all that willing to ally with us because yeah, we haven't really been on their side for most of the game. I think honestly we've been with the Camarilla, so I don't know. It's just gonna be chaos now. Especially now that Sophia's also gone. We don't give a shit about the rest of the Camarilla players. We're all good with Lou getting blown up along with Ryong and Tolly. Don't give a shit anymore. And I don't see ourselves allying with Katsumi. I don't think she wants to ally with us. And we're definitely not gonna be allying with the Sabat. We've already left that whole group as, you know, the turned La Sombra. We're not going back. We're not going back. Sophia Ulusoy. She was destroyed while attempting to help the Nomad discover more information about the strange marks upon their skin. Sophia had been helping the Nomad investigate the strange mark. It appears she got too close to the answers she was seeking. Sophia was captured by the Sabat, destroyed. Rip. Yeah, so, yeah. Had to see her at her worst too, like all sucked up out of all that blood. Yeah. Yeah, maybe this mark is right in front of our faces all along. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna call it for this session here. We'll just, let me see. How long have I been going? Almost 4 hours. Wow, okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I'll just, sure, like, the last checkpoint will be after that whole dialogue with the court. Yeah. And, I think the start of the next session we'll be talking to all the other NPCs, see what they have to say about what happened. Then, I'm guessing this is gonna be it, right? This is probably it. This is when everything will be revealed, hopefully, maybe, or maybe one more mission after that. Shall see. We're definitely not gonna be playing along with Lou here. And yeah, she's already been marked for death, right? I wonder if that is actually gonna be a guarantee that the IAO will just destroy all of them. Or if they're gonna need some help. That could still be the case. But yeah. Fuck everything. Should have kept trusting Sophia. Oh, so sad. And also, yeah, it is also just from like a storytelling perspective. I kind of, yeah, I work myself up into that conspiracy. And I mean, the game does make it a viable line of thinking, so, you know, kudos to them, I guess. But yeah, no, can't help but say that I am disappointed that it didn't turn out to be that way, because I think it would have been sweeter though to have been betrayed, but maybe that would have been too much. I don't know. Obviously this is the initial reaction. I still haven't seen the rest of the story, so I'm gonna reserve my final judgment until after I've seen everything, and also let it simmer even after the reaching the ending. But yeah, right now feel bummed, and not in like the good way. Not like, oh wow, that was super, like, I mean, I guess it was effective in making me feel a bit bummed in that the emotional reaction to seeing Sophia dead. But yeah, I wasn't it wasn't even that I was wanting to save her. I think I wanted to see her betray us for more drama, but no, none of that. She's just dead. Alright, well, that's it for this session. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish it now. I'll maybe next time, yeah. Probably? We'll see.